Hello. Sorry we're late. We've been chatting. You know what it's like. We've been chatting. You get carried away. Oh, look at the time. Sorry. So yeah. Yeah, we got some great guests on later. We got Tim and Nick coming on, but
brilliant.
You guys look at us for a bit. Yeah. So yeah. Let's see who's in the chat. Who's in the chat? Let's have a look.
Everybody and everybody.
Oh,
hello, Matt.
Hello, Matt.
Matt's collection.
Hello. There's so many Matts now. There's loads of Matts.
You started a trend, Matthew. You started a trend.
Yeah. Well, at least you got somewhere to wipe your feet.
Pardon? I've been walked on all my life.
Jason,
Jason. It's nice to see Jason's face in your video, Shabby.
Everyone knows what Jason looks like. Exactly.
We know what you look like now, Jason. Yeah. Scuba. G-Force. I'm gonna jump through these. Josh.
There he is.
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Brown.
Oh, Michael Brown.
Michael.
Good evening. Chapo.
Chapo.
There we go. Chapo. It's the band themselves. Brilliant. It's Jeff. Oh, another man who's in the video.
Yeah,
he's in the video. Yeah.
Jeff is.
Jeff with his mug. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. At the Shabby.
Oh yeah.
ETM.
Good evening, Dave.
Good evening. On his landing.
Oh yes. Yeah. We're going to talk about the video. We might actually show a bit of the video in a bit. So get the views up. Make sure everyone's watched it. So yes. Shabby's on. Shabby, you're close to 600, aren't you, Shabby?
I'm 5 off. 5 off. That's it.
Off.
Yeah, I got 2 more. I got 1 last night, which was really nice, and 1 today, which was really nice. So yeah, 5 off it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Anyone watching that's not subscribed to Shabby?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Matthew. Hello, Oppie.
His links in the description. Everyone's links are in the description. So.
Cheers, Matt.
That's all right. Good evening, Hoppy. Good evening. Oh, this is for the love of Zuckus. Well, hello.
Oh, that's Marky D. That's Marky D. It's Marky D.
No, Marky D. He been a ninja.
He was on my Spectrum stream last night, and he said, "It's Marky D. He's changed his name."
He's changed his name, has he?
Yeah,
that's a good name, Marky D.
Yeah.
That's a good name, Marky D.
Come on.
Yeah. Sorry.
Give it a program, Matt. Go.
Well, I did join your stream last night, but I didn't really know. Did you put it on last second? No one really knew, did they? So
I didn't know he did it.
It's a bit of a shock, really. So bit of a shock. It's jumped. The chat's jumped. I was just clicking down there. Oh, who's new? Who's new in the chat? And then it's just gone stupid now. Oh,
you were on.
Back. So apologies here. Apologies.
I can't do it.
Apologies. Ah. There you are. Nick's here.
Nicholas.
Feel the force.
Phil.
That's a good one.
We met Phil at Echo.
Oh.
He's the guy I thought Jack was my son.
Yeah.
I'd be proud to have Jack as my son.
He's got lovely hair.
Yeah.
Lovely hair.
Good evening, Paul.
Collectible.
I wasn't on last week.
Congratulations to Paul. He got over 1,000 last weekend.
He did.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
He didn't even know it happened. He's just like, yeah. There we go. Oh, who else is it? Oh, lovely Christian. He was in the video as well.
Yeah, dude. He's still dancing, isn't he?
He had a paintbrush in his hand, didn't he? He had a paintbrush in his hand.
Yeah.
Bless him. He sent me a thing and he said he's decorating, isn't he? So he put one in straight away. Good old Christian.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's the rum. Good evening, Rum. Good evening. Send another all these people that are in these videos. There's Sai as well. Yeah. I love that. It's just a picture.
Yeah, I am not shabby. Shabby looks like
I am not shabby. It's not shabby twice.
Yeah. Who came out first? Was it Shabby or Sai?
Sai did 9 minutes and he's let me know on it all my life.
9 minutes wiser.
I love him to pieces. He's awesome. Biker.
Good evening, Biker. Grove.
By a grove.
I remember Baker Grove.
Yeah.
PG and Duncan.
That's right. And when he got shot with a
Brian.
paintball, and he went, "Oh, he got shot, didn't he?" Yeah,
That's right. The beans are always on, Matt. Exactly right, Brian.
Yeah, Matt, get walked down. Yeah. BOE, good evening.
Okay.
Doing his little dancing.
Yeah, doing it as,
dancing.
Get wrapped up on you two.
Yeah, his little jog on the spot. Yeah. Don't want anyone seeing him. Oh, I said hello to Luke. Oh, good evening, Luke.
Yeah,
Good
you're right,
evening,
Luke. I was supposed
to
meet Luke last week at Exeter Toy Fair, but I didn't go.
Did you?
No.
Yeah, no, Luke had a good time though. I saw his pictures.
Did he buy a few bits? Get a few bits? Did he,
A few
Luke?
bits, yeah. Can't remember what he got, but he got a few bits.
Is it very big? Is it very big, that one at Exeter? It's not very big, is it?
Massive. It looked massive.
Did it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say something then, but I won't. Oh, I'll hold myself back. Oh dear! Did everyone see me in the video? I was talking to me little friend. There it is.
Yeah, your growler.
Just the growler.
You're going to trademark that now, Matt. He really is.
Yeah, I'll just soothing. I was just talking to it. I'm like, oh, I've been filmed. Who's filming?
You do realise, Matt, though, if you ever get invited on a live stream, they are going to turn around to you. So don't forget to bring your growler. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
Like a double act.
It's a trademark, isn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna have to take it to like conventions and all sorts. People are going to want to see it, stroke it, I guess. So you know. What's that?
Growler.
Hey, David, I saw your video in Blackpool. Made me think of my friend. That was a good video.
Yeah. You got to.
Yeah, God, he was in the.
Yeah, did he go to that? He went to that toy museum, didn't he? That's up there, the Shop Toy Museum.
Oh, yeah. I've been watching Leicester's, the Joe and Gavitt Leicester Vintage.
Yeah.
Them episodes are so good.
Brilliant.
So good. I'm really, really enjoying them.
Yeah. Let's say they went to Plymouth and now they got.
They went to Final Frontier. We've just.
Final Frontier.
I'm going to watch Empire because Empire had them on, didn't they? Aaron had Joe and Gavitt. So I watched a little bit of it, but I was working, so I'm going to watch the replay. Yeah. So
they had a really good stream. They were really popular. I think they were the biggest views they've had in long. It was really good.
We should get them on, really, shouldn't we?
What? I've never really spoken to. I mean, we did it on before, but I've never really spoken to them. Yeah, I've never really spoken to them. So but I guess they probably would have come on and promote their video, wouldn't they? So it gives them a bit more promotion.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. I have to ask them. Yeah, they're good. They're a lot of knowledge. Yeah. So, Gavin. Good evening, Gavin.
What, Gav?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Very,
very smart in the video.
Oh, very handsome, very dapper. Oh, Gav, isn't he?
Yeah, there's three great shops. There we go. Dave's local.
Dave, yeah.
You know what, David? Ever since I watched that video, you're right. And then when he went down to the Plymouth one, I thought, bloody hell, there's some cracking shops where Matt and Ted lived around there.
Yeah.
Because the one down the Barbican's quite new.
Yeah, is that the Tuscan Traders, wasn't it? Tuscan Traders, yeah, that's a new one. Yeah,
I went down there 2-3 months ago. And it wasn't. It's got a lot more in than.
Right.
Than it did.
Is that next to that bit? You go down the cobble path, and then you got all the stairs that go around to all the different places.
Up on that level, yeah.
Oh, is that? Yeah, because there's Hoggies, isn't there? Hoggies still there?
Yeah, there's been a few small ones up now. They keep moving around inside. It's confusing.
Yeah, because there's one when I was down there a couple of times when I was down there last. I went there on a Wednesday, and the purpose of going there was to go down that shop in the Barbican, and it was closed. We don't own. Yeah,
like Saturday, Fridays and Saturdays.
It's like what? Oh God, yeah, it's a bit gutted, so we never went in. Yeah, and I could see all the Star Wars through the window.
Yeah, you've been looking through the window.
It's got a Legacy Falcon in a box there. Yeah, it is. All right, it is rum. Yeah, if you want to come on and say hello, I'll just introduce you.
That stream you two did. Oh, it'll go down in history. That
I know.
Fun. So fun.
What you don't, what you don't know is I made Salacious laugh so much that he had to stop and have a drink, and he couldn't carry on.
I really, it's funny that I really enjoyed everyone on Collectibles.
Matt, we got to stop this early. I can't laugh anymore. My throat's going.
You're turning on to go on that, Shabby, wasn't it?
November. I'm on it in November, so can't wait to do it. I've loved every one of them.
Tim's on soon, yeah.
Tim's on, yeah.
You have to prepare yourself when you go on sleep.
Yeah, I think Jesse was a little bit shocked. He was on last week, wasn't he? He was a little bit, yeah.
But that himself is funny. When he says something, or you see the guest go,
they're thinking, going, hey, Des, good evening.
They seem like really nice fellas. OP, great to see you, pal. How are you?
OP, nice to see you.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen. There's lovely Vic. Good evening, Vic.
Lovely Vic.
Yeah, her channel's doing really well at the moment. I think she's going up and up. So
and that was fantastic. Salacious as well.
Yeah, she was great. Yeah, she was great.
Connor's
well, there we go. I think I've catched up. Yeah. This one there.
There's still copy all over the screen.
That's a whole other video.
Yeah, I did want to get like Gianni and Tim did with an extra arm. I was going to get someone like the wife get an arm and come in and sort of like tap me on the shoulder, but it's like trying to figure a way of making an arm. So I'm like, just do that. So I thought someone else is bound to do the arm joke. So
Darren. Hi, pal. How are you? Nice to see you. This is awesome,
Darren. Darren. Thanks, Darren. Brilliant.
This is why we look forward to Fridays, isn't it, lads? All these people coming in and having a chat with us for a couple of hours. Fantastic.
It's better, isn't it? We do it one a week. It builds it all up. It's more something to look forward to. If you see us every day, you get bored of us.
You get bored, wouldn't you? It's like
you get bored of us every day. Yeah.
I don't know. It's like looking forward to Top of the Pops when you were a kid, or I don't know. Friends on a Friday. Or we should stay in. Well, I did. That's weird.
It's like when you used to look forward to like Knight Rider and stuff on the weekends, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When you get on the weekends.
Did you see those games? Did you see the games I played last night? I played Knight Rider. Airwolf, the A-Team, and they were all crap.
Well, you play them, Tez. You play them. That's all I say. You play them.
They're all crap.
Yeah, all crap. Why'd you play them then, Tez? They're rubbish.
Well, because it was called the good, the bad, and the ugly, and they were the other games.
Oh, were they? Okay.
Yeah.
Before you started these games, when was the last time you played these games? Years ago.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I've got them on my phone. I can emulate on my phone, so I can sit there.
Right.
Yeah, just play anything I want. Airwolf is terrible.
Yeah, it is terrible. Game. Yeah, Baz. Baz was on there as well.
Baz. Thanks for joining in.
I didn't recognise Baz because he had his glasses on, did he? I just like, what's Baz?
Didn't have his hat on or anything.
No, yeah. So, what we got this week then? Anything?
Nothing. I did. I took some boxes, so I'll go quickly because you have to put a bit. I've got some boxes, but they're to open on my next video, so it's up to you, T.
I think it's just me, isn't it? I think it's just me, isn't it? So
I pretend I've got something.
I passed Tez something. I passed Tez something through the. Yeah, Tez.
Yeah. Well, you go. You go back. There we go. Be quick.
It will be quick. We'll get the guests on in a minute. Good evening. So everyone's seen my videos. I got Costa. I can't say it. Costa Reeves. I got to say it right. I was something I was going to say. I was saying Costa, like blooming, coffee Costa, and I was like, no, it's not, So I had to keep. If I pronounced it funny in the video, so it's great figure.
Yeah, it is.
Great together. They look good together.
This one I've been waiting for ages.
Yeah.
So it's an awesome figure. I love it. Few little faults with it, but it's a great figure.
Bad knees.
It's a droid. And this one I haven't put up yet.
That's what I'm dying for. I'm dying to find that figure. I really am.
And I shouldn't be showing this one really. This is Sunday's video, so everyone was going, "What else have you got early? You've got another figure for someone else." So,
oh, nice, Matthew, nice,
nice. And I've got another figure coming, but I'm not going to let you know what that one is. So I'm going to get him out Sunday. So it's coming out Sunday.
Ooh. There you go.
Let it loose on Sunday.
Let it loose Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good title, Tez. I'll keep that.
Let it loose. Let it loose.
Right, just
I haven't got anything. I was trying to show something that I've got a pencil. There you go.
A pencil.
Yeah.
What do you like?
Adventure Time pencil. There you go.
Well, you can't always. I mean, I've got loads of times where I've had nothing. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to start a bit of tea. Right, let's get a guest on, shall we?
Yes.
We'll get one guest on. And the other one, he's a bit late, so we'll wait for him. He'll turn up. Yeah. Right. Are you ready?
All right, Shabby, get off.
Oh, is he touching you again? How you doing, Tim?
Yeah, I'm well, mate. How are you?
Oh, brilliant. Good to see you.
Yeah, it's been a while. I couldn't come on the one where you did with the the open mic.
Yeah, that's right.
The open mic one. So I was a bit busy that night, but I did watch. But
well, you got your 96 videos out, aren't you, at the moment? You usually put them out.
Videos. Yeah, they're going really good.
I'm having to go into the office now on Fridays as well, so work.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know, shocking, isn't it? Got to go in the office.
Oh, he's got to work. Unbelievable.
So no, all good. Yeah, how are you guys? All right.
All right. Yeah, it's been a good week. I've had birthdays, you guys. Was Jude's birthday last week, Suki's birthday yesterday, my birthday on Wednesday, then obviously Jen's is a week after that, Kobe's is 2 days after. I thought, blooming heck, so we've just had birthdays here. I know. Jeepers.
No Black Series for Shabby.
No, that's why I didn't join him today.
Yeah, we haven't really spoke since Echo, have we? Really? So
no, not really.
No,
the odd conversation, but not too much. Yeah, it's been, the world's getting back to normal a little bit. Well, certainly where I am. So I'm just finding myself to be a bit busier than I was. Even I was working from home, you just seem to have a bit more time, I guess.
You can fit things in, can't you?
Yeah. And you premiered that nice Emperor's fold out thing the other week. That was
So that's I've got him here. I put the rest of it away because that's the only bit I'm going to display. So
so let's make you big. Oh yeah,
he looks
oh dear, he's gone. Darth Vader's thrown him.
He's had a few beers.
Yeah,
but he looks awesome in the chair. Look at that.
Yeah, it's worth it just for the chair, isn't it? I guess. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he had the storage space inside the cardboard set as well. That was quite interesting.
Yeah, for the separate hands and stuff. Yeah.
Keep it all together.
But like his head is different to the one that comes in the single card. So I think this one's better. The other one's where he's going like that, But this one he looks more sort of, just a bit more evil.
Yeah, he is, though, isn't he? And it's funny though that you say that, Paul, because I came out of vintage collection for a while and I've been admiring how the upgrades and to do it on 6 inch is one thing, but the way they're making 3/3/4 inch, I'm starting to regret it now. What is it? Collecting Star Wars sent me the mall, and a lovely guy in the chat, I'm not going to read it because it's on a video, just sent me another one. And I tell you what, I wish I'd never stopped collecting them, to be honest. I'm like, wow, these things are just ridiculous how good they're looking.
The quality's getting so good, and I mean that wave with the Maul in it, the Maul and Ahsoka, two of the best figures going. But then this next wave with the Emperor's, it's a decent figure, but the Lando and the IG-11 again are just
Yeah,
up
I
there.
can't.
So.
Did everyone see the pit? Well, has everyone seen the picture of Yatface put up today? They're in clearance already, aren't they? Have you seen that?
Well, you can find them over here. The vintage collection isn't bad. I mean, I think every Walmart's full of vintage collection.
Yeah.
For some reason, they're inundated with the Endor layer. She's always there. Do you know what I mean? And new Pacaloos, and everyone's saying about the Lando being a peg one, but I've not seen it yet. So,
the reason people basically that one's 3 per case, so the others are 2 per case. Tebow's 1 per case, but Lando's 3. And people are saying, why did you do that? Because Lando historically has been a bit of a peg warmer, in all scales. But it's an amazing figure. People need to buy that figure.
I guess people need it for the carbon freezing thing, and because that other figure that went funny, didn't it? The chest went funny, so it's a perfect for people to swap over their figure, isn't it? So
to see the pictures in America of so many Walmarts and Targets actually stocking TVC, and not just 1 case either. They've bought 3 or 4 cases. So they're all there. So it does my head in when people say, "Oh, Lando's peg warming," and he's only been on the shelf a week.
It's only been there a week. Exactly right.
All the hardcore collectors have gone in there and cleared everything out, and they've left a few Landos. Big deal. They will sell through. It's fine.
Yeah, they will go eventually. But yes, that Ewok is the one to get, I guess. That's because
I guess because he was like a repack, they probably thought, well, we don't really, and it's an Ewok. It's quite a niche
and it
thing.
comes with multiple weapons. You can take the head thing off, so you can have variations of that figure, couldn't you? There's a great army builder. So
he's decent. Yeah. I'm looking forward to getting that wave. Can't wait for that one.
Yeah, receive technics.
Tech, nice, baby. Lovely.
Yeah, I'm not that bothered about Tech. I'll get him sometime. I think it's Wrecker. It's Wrecker I want, and it's not coming till Christmas, so it's gutting, isn't it?
Yeah, he's in the Walmarts over here. When I went into the Walmart, there was 3 of them, so I just picked one up. I remember Super Awesome was on last week, and he said Shabby's starting to get there again, and he's right. You're walking in now. But the funniest thing is, I don't know whether you lads saw it on the news over it showed up. There was 76 shipping containers docked that can't get off. And the guy, the reporter was on a small boat in front of one saying, on there is probably your toys, your goods, and he actually mentioned toys, and I thought, there it is then. It must be that,
It is. And another good example of that. So Entertainment Earth in the States, the latest wave of vintage collection figures on the shipping boxes have a sticker that shows that they've been sent in by air. So Entertainment Earth didn't want to risk the shipping containers being that late. So that's why. So Target and all that have managed to get them from the shipping, but Entertainment Earth to have tried and avoid that, they've had theirs flown in, which must have cost a bit, I think Entertainment Earth are like a distributor as well. They're not just they're not like Dorkside Toys where it's just the retail. They actually supply to all like the smaller websites and smaller dealers and stuff in the States. So that just shows to me that there must be a problem with shipping if they're willing to get it flown in,
Yeah.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Good.
Yeah, brilliant videos.
Do you want to see what I've got then? Because I'm dying. I've shown it all in the video, but I want to show them anyway.
Go on, get them out. Go on, get them out. Get them out.
If anyone's watched my videos, they've seen them already, but you can never have enough vintage. So
you can never have enough people looking at it. Yeah,
I'm so chuffed to get these finally. It's taken me so long. So first up,
ooh,
look at that.
Tez, don't be so rude.
It's the
I missed
and the gun as well, and the
Imperial
gun.
Gunner.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Is it just the same as the B-wing gun, isn't it, Tim?
Well, this is what the A-wing gun.
Yeah, sorry, the A-wing gun. Yeah,
isn't that blue? Isn't that like a dark blue?
No. Yeah. Well, it depends how anal you want to get with it. Really.
Yeah, I don't care. It's a gun. It's a gun.
It's not. Yeah. Apparently, it's not the same.
Yeah. For me, it's a gun. It's a gun. So,
okay.
Nice.
Ooh, look at that beauty.
Stickers and the dome was awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, that must have been. Yeah.
This is the most I've ever spent on a loose.
Yeah, you don't have to tell us. Yeah, no, guess we can know. We can guess how much.
Yeah. But the thing was, I went to Sandown, with a lot of money that I'd saved up, and I also had that money at Echo, and I just couldn't find them at Echo for the right price or the right condition. Yeah. And then all of these 3 came at once, really, and from different places. So this one was actually an eBay buy.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
nice.
Watch his arms, Tim. Watch his arms.
Yeah, they pop off.
One of mine's super glued.
I like one of those.
I think he's got another man's got longer arms than Shabby. Yeah.
Yeah. this is Shabby's other brother. And the staff's not broken, which is a bonus.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the stuff on its own is crazy.
So yeah, obviously I was hunting for this sort of thing at Sandown and at Echo, and I just couldn't find it. So Man was an eBay one. R2 was a Facebook group, and then he was a Facebook group. I actually got him off Nick Dykes, who does all the valuing for Vectis and sells a lot of Palatoy stuff.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And then this is what I did get at Sandown, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's a good, yeah.
Oh, yeah, lovely.
And I thought that was a bargain at £10. So.
Oh, that is.
Yeah. 10 quid.
Yeah, I think I got mine on an eBay for about 18, so it was. I bidded on it, so yeah, it's not
bad. I don't know about you, Matt. I mean, I've been, with the new film now, sort of piqued my interest in these again, and
it has, yeah.
These were everywhere back in the day, but if you go on eBay now, the cheap ones are all the Crystal Skull ones.
Yeah, all the Crystal Skull ones. Yeah.
Anything from the other 3 films.
Are expensive. Yeah, they are crazy money now, especially the Temple of Doom set, because that is the rarest set, Temple of Doom. Yeah. So they are so hard, some of them to find. So
I've had a good week and a half of pickups. Really, I've done pretty well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's
is that the first time you've had the last 17 loose, or have you got any other versions?
Well, apart from when I was a kid. I mean, I've got Warwick, Luke Stormy.
Yeah.
I need the A-Wing. I need Lando General. I need Luke.
Yeah.
Stormy.
Endor. I've got the Stormy, and I need Yak Face.
Yeah.
I've got EV99 coming because I won that at Vectis.
Watch his arms.
Yeah, well, Vectis had an auction for ones where the arms were broken, and this one was good. And I probably overpaid for it as usual, but you just got to get them while you can.
Being left coast.
Would you say there was a lot more vintage at Sandown, Tim?
Yeah, what do you think of Sandown? I've only been a couple of times. What do you think
Sandown in general is Matchbox cars and dinky cars,
diecast, isn't it?
And
old school
and trains and things like that. There is a few Star Wars sellers with a bit of vintage, but it's just so overpriced.
Yeah, overpriced. Yeah.
This guy wanted £175 for a loose Hanning Carbonite.
What?
And he had a bit of paint on its bit of pen on its face. Hair was no rubs on the hair.
No, you can't buy that.
And I asked him how much for that, and he said £175. I was like, no chance. And then 10 minutes later, I came back and I said, how much for that? It's like his mate who was on the stall instead of him. He'd walked off, and he said £160. And I thought, well, you've already brought it down £15.
Yeah.
And then it was still there right at the end of the day, and I was like, even if I could get this for 120, I don't think I'd want it because of the thing. If it's mint 150, 160, possibly I might pay that for that.
Yeah.
But everything was just so expensive. That's what I thought anyway. But I know the Empire Toys, Aaron, he had a good day there. But he sells a wide range of stuff, doesn't he? So
yeah, he picks up lots, doesn't he?
I mean, if you like been to the one that I watched Toy Palooza goes to that Bath one in Bath, and that's always full of vintage.
Oh, yeah, that's got loads of stuff. It's amazing there, much stuff.
That looks really busy. And I wondered if any of you three have ever been there.
No.
Wow.
No.
It's quite far for me, that I would imagine.
Bath.
Depends if it's Bath or Bath.
There's one at Shepton. There's a toy fair at Shepton Mallet as well. Near Shepton Mallet, there's one.
Where's Shepton Mallet, Matt?
That's towards you're going towards kind of Yeovil way. Yeah, that way. It's west.
Oh, so right. Yeah.
Going up. Yeah, kind of
Gloucestershire.
You go. This kind of go Dorchester and then up.
Yeah.
So Yeovil and not that.
I am, man.
Yeah. So
Dorchester, lovely part of the world. That is
lovely part of the world. Yeah. I'm way behind on the chat here. I apologise, everyone. I'm just too busy chatting with everyone as usual as we are. So, We have
we've got,
someone else.
Are you going to be going to Fordingbridge in December?
I certainly am. Certainly am.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll see you down there. Are you going to come up for that, Tez?
Where is
too
that?
far for you.
Fordingbridge.
It's in the New Forest.
New Forest.
Oh, it's not too far then. Yeah, so
it's about half an hour's drive from me, Tez. So,
yeah, it's about in the middle, isn't it?
Yeah, you can always come up the night before and stay.
Going, Shabby?
So.
Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah,
his hand will be there.
Yeah, Chippo's thinking of going, so he's asked me about it. So
he's local.
He's down. Yeah, he's down your way, isn't he? So he's more. Isn't he Torquay or somewhere in there? I think. Yeah, Chippo.
So, yeah.
Can I just say that you were talking earlier about the Leicester Vintage Toys guys videos? I've been watching all of those.
Yeah,
they're
awesome.
You know, just amazing. But that place he went to in Plymouth, the guy when he so he had his shop, didn't he? And he had the 2 mint unused Millennium Falcons.
Yeah.
And it annoyed me a bit because he goes, "Oh yeah, it's one of those for sales." He said, "No, they're going off for grading." I was like, "No, don't do that." But
that was the guy. The pirate something is called pirate.
But then he had his own collection room up the top.
That was
It was just the most outrageous collection.
Yeah.
I mean, he grades everything, doesn't he?
Grades everything.
He literally just had some unbelievable pieces in that collection. Ridiculous.
Really fresh.
He's brave.
He must have been collecting them for years.
He's very brave to show all that, isn't he? Very brave to show all that. So.
And I was just thinking, I was like, close the blind, don't get the sun damage on it.
That's what I was thinking. You thought, whoa,
you look like this big window, like he didn't have a blind or anything. I was like, do me a favour.
Yeah, no.
Blind, please.
That yellow stuff from the shop window that they had in the 80s. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yellow stuff.
Wow. Yeah.
You ready, Nick? Give me a thumbs up.
He's going to start singing straight away. He's going to start beatboxing.
Yeah, he's ready. It's Adam. Dad, good evening.
Dad, is Mr. Beatbox going to be on? Get him on. Get him on.
Josh.
Where is he?
You won't be able to hear him though, will he?
No, I think he's downstairs now.
He won't come in now. He'll come back later.
Got some KFC.
KFC.
How you doing, fellas? Good evening.
Hiya, pal.
Oh, good.
Hi, Nick.
Hi, pal.
How you doing?
I'm all right. Sorry, I'm a bit late.
That's all right.
I've been listening in, though.
It's all got busy lives, haven't we? So thank you for coming on.
What's on your cap? Oh, thank you for having me. Oh, well, I don't. I've just been ironing this on.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
I don't know if we did it straight enough.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. Oh.
There you go.
Hey, you done a good job. Looks all right.
It's hard to do, though, fellas. How do you iron them on?
I sold Bosks on. I sold it.
I have 2 sewing machines in my workshop.
2 sewing machines.
So it's hard doing it on a sewing machine. I'll tell you that. Trying to get the Boss thing because Tim's is a bit angled.
It's angled.
Trying to do it on a cap, it's not easy.
You know what I did? I got like a towel and I wrapped it up into like a ball shape, stuffed that inside the cap. But it's still hard because this isn't straight. I mean, I don't know what it looks like on camera, but
I don't know. You're supposed to put an iron. You're just supposed to put an iron over it, are you? And it heats the glue up, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean,
I got some of these cheaper caps from eBay, but they're not very good. These are the first ones I got. They're like black or whatever, but.
You want the trucker ones. You want the trucker caps.
Yeah. This one is an old dolphin one.
Trucker caps in. Yeah, they're better.
My dad gave me that.
Haven't you got one of those like bucket hats they had in the rave in the rave days?
What was that? Yes,
those bucket hats. The ravey hats they had.
Oh yeah. Tim has one. Tim's got that. He's a legal raver.
Oh yeah,
legal rave.
I don't know where it is, but
it's by a skateboard, Tim.
Yeah. He used to have an X on it for Malcolm X.
Did he?
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Daniel's saying, "Where's my patch?"
Oh yeah, I need to get organised with that. I've got loads of ones I'm going to send out to patrons and
where's my patch?
You fellas as well. I know it's coming, Tim. God
I should have been the first person that got one.
You will, Tim. You will, of course. I've got a list of people. I need to make a little list of everybody I've sort of promised. So sorry, Matt. You were one of the first people I said I was going to send one to.
That's all right. Don't worry.
Not got in the
Don't
post
worry.
yet.
You're busy. Don't worry. We've got busy things to do.
All in good time.
Oh, that's Aaron. Good times.
I'm sorry, fellas. Is this microphone? Is that getting louder? Is this the right? Is it working? That? Hello?
That's fine. Yeah, we can hear you.
Just checking that this is working. This is a new laptop.
Yeah, NEC was awesome. Yeah, NEC. Yeah, I've been to NEC a couple of times, Toy Fair, but that is really big, isn't it? The NEC. So maybe the guys have been. Yeah, it's just a long drive up and back. And guys that got a sell there as well. It's a bit hardcore, isn't it? So
we saw Chuck Berry. I saw Chuck Berry at the NEC and Little Richard in '95. That was the same day. I'm not.
What toys were they selling?
Same day, Everton beating United in the FA Cup, mate. That was the same day, and we went to the Motorbike Museum as before the concert, which isn't far, is it?
Yeah,
that's a great place.
Have you got any pickups at all, Nick? At all?
I have, I have got a couple of pickups. I mean, you've seen this one already. If you watched, I mean, I got that sent to me. Hang on. Lau to my PO box. I mean,
that's nice.
It's a really nice Ventress, and I've even figured out. Right, I've got this Anakin here, which I always have turned and facing. You know, so you see him that way because the face isn't very good. But now I used to have him just stood with a Clone Wars Obi-Wan, but now I'm thinking about having him facing Ventress like that on the shelf because I love that showdown Ventress v Anakin in the Gandhi Tartakovsky. It's brilliant.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Isn't it good that?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
When everything slows down and the rain comes down.
The rain. That's the best bit when the rain.
I remember somebody made a statue of it. There was a statue of him fighting. It was one of the most prettiest statues I've ever seen with the Sergeant Anakin going for it up the stairs. It was awesome.
Oh, yeah. And I love the, it's just the pure anger, isn't it? And I love that you can see, if you pause it, you see Yoda, Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, like flashing or whatever. It's just a turn to the dark side, isn't it? It's part of the path that, down towards Vader or whatever. But brilliant. There's some other things as well I got, and shit. I'm gonna have to get eBay open here so I can name these people.
Oh dear.
I got this one via the help of Daniel Chart.
Daniel,
so this is a win. That is
that's
not
nice.
Arbor Crinid. That is what's he called? Jake Farrell.
I love it. You know all the names, Nick. You know all the names. You're very good at that.
Well, hang on a minute. Matthew,
not all the time.
I'm going to be in trouble in a minute, mate.
All right.
The one's coming up in a minute. I'm going to have to look them up.
I have to get Google.
We've got the guy from Return of the Jedi there. It's going to blow him.
It's going to blow. Oh, him, yeah.
Nick, was he from that multi-pack with all the rebel pilots?
That's right. Battle over Endor. I've got this guy who I think is he the same guy who says that's impossible even for a computer. That's a great head sculpt. That I'm really impressed.
Oh yeah, that's a good, not bad one.
Red 4.
Like shooting romp back home.
Got this green droid. I thought it was black on eBay, so apologies, Daniel. I was black on the list.
Although he's expensive. He's from the Legacy collection. He's expensive, isn't he?
He's in New Hope, and he gets dropped in the background, isn't he? In New Hope.
That's right. Coming down. Even BOE. Even BOE said, "Oh, that's rare. That's rare. That one."
Yeah, it is.
That's rare. Yeah. Whatever BOE says is right. So yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's the master, and then they've got this lady here. We need Daniel to put the name up again. Sorry, Daniel, if you're there.
That's Daphne from.
What that is that Grizzy Fix?
Grizz Fricks.
Yeah,
Grizz
Fricks is the other fella, isn't it?
All right, is that? I'm behind in the chat here. Sorry, there's John Bannon.
Black fella, yeah.
John, yeah.
And then I don't know where his helmet's.
Sorry, Daniel. I'm getting these in the wrong order. Sorry.
This guy is a really good-looking A-wing pilot, B-wing, sorry. And I think I put his helmet under his arm. When you saw him on the eBay listing as well, because I think that I never have Kean Farlander with his helmet on. I don't think he looks right, but this guy is sort of sat back on him a little bit. I can't do it now.
Oh, geez, apology.
You look more like the 80s B-wing than say Kean did, so I think that they could have easily put him in on the vintage. Anyway, put it a bit forward. And then this droid as well. I think that's Grizz Frick's droid, I think.
All right.
That came with the same one, and then just loads of loose figures. It's great,
yeah. Oh, Nick's the guy.
I've exhausted myself. Yeah, my favorite is Jake Farrell. I love that. If you've ever played Rogue's Rebel Assault, he's the guy who trains you in the asteroid field. I don't like hard shots.
Yes.
Yeah. You want to impress me? Show me control and discipline. Without them, you won't stand a chance against the Empire. I make myself clear.
Yeah,
that's the same character they had in A-Wing versus Time, one of the PC games.
Yeah.
Well, he's in Return of the Jedi when he says, "Split up back to the surface and take some of those TIE fighters with copy, Gold Leader," and then he goes off. So hopefully he lived and survived.
Someone's asking how much a vintage EV90. Oh, I can never say her name right. EV90 droid.
250 minimum.
Yeah,
even with an arm.
Loose, yeah.
250 loose. Wow.
Yeah, someone's selling one. Yeah, someone's got one on. Someone's got one on Facebook at the moment, missing an arm. I can't much.
Yeah, I know. I've mentioned.
Is it the right? Was it the other arm you need?
It was the
same
the
arm. Yeah. You know, you could. What you could do, Taz, it's sacrilege, is buy the newer, modern one and take the arm and paint it. Yeah, or you could get a Stan Solo one and take the arm. But then I'd probably get chastised for saying that. So,
I've had
can't mix.
I've had this since I was a kid anyway. So it's, I can wait.
Yeah,
it's just going to grow another arm, surely, after time. Just borrow Shabby's arm.
Lizards grow back, don't they?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, reptilians.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, here's a question.
It's the lower shelves that get the worst, and I need to give them a bit of a go. Don't have to do it often. I think if the shelves were black, I'd have a problem, but the white kind of Do you know what? It gives it, I think, a little layer of dust, as long as it's not too thick, just gives it a little bit of, I don't know, what's the word? A rustic kind of like natural look, you know?
Natural weathering.
If it's really fluffy or whatever, you wouldn't want it. But no, the lower shelf, the solo shelf, which is right on the floor, kicks up obviously more dust when you're walking in and out. That needs a clean.
Do you have a feather duster, Nick, or something, or like brush?
I do actually, yeah. A tickle stick.
A tickle stick.
Doddy. Lottie Ash.
Oh, just imagine.
Yeah,
that's it.
It could be worse. You could have like Lego on my bottom shelf, and that'd be worse. Or the
brilliant! Straight out of Coruscant. Good evening. Great name. Go on, that good name.
Yeah.
Or if you want to pronounce it like Jake Lloyd, is it straight out of Coruscant? Have you seen that on the DVD? And then George Lucas says, "and cut." I think he's pronounced it wrong.
Who's that? I thought it was a child then.
It was back.
I thought George was running in then.
The yellow school bus has just pulled up, so my little boy looks out for my two older ones, and that's what he's just shout, "Judizuki coming!"
School's finished.
Everyone's
there. So, they've released the droids now on TVC. What do you think of these? Are you a fan of these, Nick? Tim? What, are you a big fan? What do you think? The the new droid ones.
The droid cartoon ones.
The cartoon ones.
I'm glad they've done them. The Fett, obviously, with that using that new sculpt is awesome. I'm glad they got the coins. I'm just glad that they've done them exactly how they looked, before.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really want like a whole line of them or anything, but I think it's nice just like a little exclusive here and there or whatever, just to mix things up a little bit.
Yeah, there's not many other figures they could do because they'd have to make the rest of them, wouldn't they?
Exactly. So, they haven't got the sculpt, so they won't.
Yeah, they could do a stormtrooper though quite easily.
Ooh. Yeah,
that would be nice.
with a baton. Yeah, because they don't have guns, do they? So that would be
Wicket on the Ewoks card. That'd be. Yeah, I think really that's the only one that they've got a figure for. I think from the Ewoks cards. So unless they just wanted to do one of those, I'm not really sure if they'll bother.
Yeah. What do you think, Nick?
I made my feelings pretty clear in my video, Matthew. I don't wish to have to repeat myself.
Okay.
I'm only joking.
Some people might not watch your video. I apologise, but
It's
difficult, isn't he? Difficult, isn't he?
Comes in late, you know what I mean? Abuses it.
I went playing on again. If it's going to be like this.
I'm sorry, Matt. Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
I'm being rude.
It's all right now.
I liked them, but I wouldn't. I like what Tim said. I think it's nice just to leave it where it is now. Just a nice little taster of 3.
Don't
and
go
then that's
mad.
it.
Yeah, you don't want a whole set.
But I would have liked a retro fet on the card, maybe. You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah.
Because that new. I mean, I thought all 3 of them looked like kind of like what do you call them now? Prototypes in a way. Very plain colors.
Yeah.
Not much to them. I didn't like the R2 at all, and the 3PO.
No, I do think the R2 should have been repainted a bit more to look like the
it's not
the retro.
accurate.
I don't even want one loose in my X-wing. I didn't like the look of it at all. It's terrible.
The R2, they've definitely gone with how it looks in the cartoon rather than paying homage to the figure. You know, because the figure was just basically him, wasn't it? But painted with like red and blue.
Red and blue. Yeah.
So but I think if the retro collection had anything about it, it would do things like that. You know, it would do like the glass lighty Vlix, for example. You know, get that in the retro collection or whatever instead of just repeating everything we've. You know, I'm not a massive fan of the retro collection. I prefer it when they do the ones that we didn't have, like Tarkin and things like that.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need a Luke Skywalker. Like, but if you gave me a Vlix or something that's like really hard, you know, was really hard to get back in the day, like that fet, like Nick says, the retro fet on the Droids card, that's like a proper rarity, you know.
Yeah.
You know, create something that's, you know, a new homage to that.
And now what they've done, Tim, is they've given you really good figures. Like that fet figure they've chosen is great, and the R2 they've chosen is a good one. It's got the chest thingy, but they've given it that crap color. Even the fet I don't really like. You know, I don't really like how it looks. But if they did put it in the retro collection, they put all that crap around the outside, all that white stuff, and the sticker.
I think they're going to continue that, aren't they? It's a shame. They think they would have learned a lesson from the first lot. Just like, we don't want that. So
I guess it distinguishes between, you know, people could.
Don't you just turn over the back and you can tell this is not
2021. That's not 1981.
Yeah, I'm glad they're doing a wave 2 of the Mandalorian ones because I like that they're producing Kenner style figures, but for new characters. I like it, and I think the first wave are really good. You know, even just having them loose in your cabinet on card as well. But so there's a second wave of those coming, which is good.
Yeah, it's like you said on your video.
I would prefer that than to just rocking out the Return of the Jedi wave. You know.
Yeah. I mean, the retro.
I agree because. I mean, whether you get vintage carded or loose, there are thousands of them, you know, and it gives someone an opportunity with the Vlix or with something else to actually have something in your collection that there's no way you could afford. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that makes perfect sense what you're saying.
And the ones that were never made, like Tarkin, that was to release.
Yeah, that was.
I mean, it was a shame he came in the board game, but that retro collection, I may not have even bought the other 6 had they not made Tarkin. Tarkin for me was like the one, and I was like, I've got to get him, and then because I've got that one, I'm in now, so I've kind of got to get the others. But I don't really display them; they're in a box. The only one I display is Tarkin. So,
well, you've got to get yourself a vintage Palatoy Death Star to display Tarkin. That's the next thing.
One day, give me a break, Tez. God.
And all the carbonized figures have come out, aren't they? Are they out now in stock? Are they out this weekend? The new ones,
they're showing up in the States, aren't they?
The Shore Trooper and the
VTC or the
the TVC ones, aren't they?
I don't know how you feel about them being 3/4 inch, but for the Black Series, the novelty of carbonized kind of wore off pretty quickly for me. It wasn't sought after figures, you know what I mean?
I think it was the fat that for me just ruined it. After that fat came out, I was like, no, I'm not buying any more of these. I just ruined it. The fat, they really didn't.
The fat of it wore off on me after the first wave. To be honest,
I think the only one I really did like was the pearled Jet Trooper. That was really nice. It was like got a pearled look.
That did look
nice. The rest were all right, but
I just honestly don't see the point in them. I know it's like a way of them using a sculpt that's already there. It's not going to cost them much money to get some more extra money and everything. But if you're going to do repaints, like make it sort of worthwhile. That's why I like those Gendy figures from the original Clone Wars.
Yeah.
You know, because you know, there's some all right figures in there, and there's some really good ones, but they're painted in that classic sort of cartoony style. And I'd much rather have something like that than a shiny armorer. You know, why do I want an armorer with tinfoil arms? I don't really
you can
sort
put
of
them on your
understand
Christmas tree, couldn't you? Really, it'd shine.
Yeah. I think the Shore Trooper is the one that everyone wants because it's a different card back, isn't it? It's a Mandalorian.
That's the figure itself. So gold, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the card's good. You're right, Matt. Yeah.
If I see one in the flesh, I might grab one on the shelf, but I'm not going to pre-order it. I'll just buy it online. I might just have a whim and buy one.
But it's like what you said. Sorry about that, Tim. You know, who wants a carbonized armor? They're carbonizing the wrong figures.
Yeah, the droids. Well,
that, but also that clean Boba. He said Boba Fett. Then that clean Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, the one that doesn't come with the child, the one that's just clean. Yeah, it's quite a pale silver. They've used a rubbish silver paint on it. If they carbonized him, that would look really like m.a.s.k, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? It would look awesome. That. Why didn't they do that? I mean, he'd sell as well. He's a key character.
Yeah, but they're not silly, are they? Because like they bring out the Shore Trooper and the Imperial Death Trooper on different cards because collectors like me and Nick, we're going to want that one because it's different. But then you get that one, then you kind of got to get the other three as well. So they're not silly.
It'll come with the Navarro set, right, Tim? The that alternative card back for the Death Trooper, right?
I think so, yeah.
And what do you reckon the Shore Trooper will? Oh, he was actually there as well. Oh no, he was with the thing with Mayfeld in the mess hall. You know that thing.
Yeah, that's the. Yeah,
if they brought out a tank, if they brought out one of those long tanks.
Oh, a retro one. A retro one.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, or just a retro one.
They've done that before, haven't they? I
think
Malcolm,
basic.
Yeah, Malcolm from what you call it now, Red Leader 1. He did a really that thing. I think that vehicle.
Yeah, but they could take like the old Action Force, the people carrier thing. You know, remember that? And they could just put a few more wheels on it and do something.
That'd be insane.
Use that sort of shape. Yeah,
I'm saving Mandalorian. I haven't watched it again. I'm coming up to the point where I want to watch it again now. But that's season 2.
I am.
How good was that? I mean, that one episode with Mayfeld. How good was he in that?
Yeah,
I've been watching a few back. They've been
that one and Ahsoka. Those two,
Brown eyes. Brown eyes. Blew him away, didn't he?
And Boba Fett for me. The one Boba Fett. Yeah.
When they blow up the Razor Crest, that episode is amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And the Bill, is it Bill Burr? What's his name? Bill, what's he called?
That's right. Yeah.
Bill Burr. Yeah.
But even the first episode of the second season, when you saw Cobb Vanth in Boba Fett's armor, that's the first time we've seen that armor, lads, since '83. Yeah. You know, so we were like, whoa! And it does it. I don't know whether you went through it, but it gives you a sensation seeing that armor. Regardless of who wore it, you're like, oh wow, here it is.
You knew straight away it wasn't him. You knew it, didn't you?
You knew straight away.
Lanky or something.
Yeah.
Remember when they both looked at the door, it was here he is, and he turned up, and that split second we all went. You know what I mean?
Oh, that ain't him.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
We got the Book of Boba starting on the 27th of December, so it's quite good to start watching the Mando again, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
it is supposed to be an offshoot from it, isn't it? Like almost a continuation. So
I mean, we've got the second wave of retro collection coming out, and there's a couple of mystery figures, isn't there? There's one hidden with the retro. Have you noticed that when they show
Mandos? There you go.
There's a mystery. The retro sticker is hiding one of the characters. We don't know what it is. No one can really make it out.
Cluedo, wouldn't it?
Hopefully it's that. It could be that Return of Jedi, but it won't be that Return of Jedi. I'm thinking of the wrong film. I'm getting carried away. Yeah, so it's got to be. They'll have to make up a board game or something, won't they, for Mandalorian? Or make a board game up or something, maybe. I'll put it past them.
Monopoly
to find out. Yeah.
That Monopoly game though, it's like people are saying, "Oh, it's just Monopoly," but I did actually play it with my family.
Yeah,
and the rules and the way you go around the board is completely different to Monopoly.
Oh, really?
They can't really call it Monopoly because it's just not, you know.
No.
Yeah,
Mandopoly. There you go.
The pieces are all lead pieces and they're all colourful. It's a nice set, that Mandalorian set.
Yeah. It was a bit dodgy putting the figure in.
Yeah. So, Padawan Collector, good evening. Yeah, I've been watching his channel, new channel, quite good, vintage.
He's getting his vintage collection going, isn't he?
Yeah. Put one of his nice displays.
Yeah.
So almost big displays. Yeah.
Actually, I must catch up with his videos actually because he's like collecting from the start, isn't he? He's
yeah.
He's documenting himself getting the 96, isn't he? So
yeah.
I wonder if he's
some serious coin he's spending. Yeah, what's he saying there? So Command Arms.
Sorry.
Yeah, it is definitely.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was looking forward to see. I've said this before the live streams. I've seen Jedi Luke at the end, but my favorite episode was the Ahsoka episode. It was just so beautiful. You know, the way it was filmed, the music, everything in that episode. I must have watched that episode more times than any of them. I've just loved that episode.
When you know she's there.
Michael Bean's in it as well.
You know,
and it started boom straight with her. You know, it wasn't as if you had to wait for 20 minutes. Just the way it was done. I mean, it was. You saw those white sabers first, and then you thought, "What?" I love that episode. Fantastic.
She kind of turned away into the mist, didn't she, and disappeared. She put the sabers up and just disappeared when she.
And it was the music. It gave it like a. I know it's weird to say, but to me, it gave it like a Blade Runner kind of vibe. Do you see what I mean? With the music and the looked and the fog and it was always dark. I thought it was fantastic.
Those droids, those troopers, those guys would be awesome figures. They'd be awesome figures. Those guys with the masks on.
Yeah. She fights the magistrate at the end and she says, "Where is Admiral Thrawn?" And you know, me being a book reader of Timothy Zahns, you know, since the beginning, I that just made it for me. I thought this is just can't get better. This episode, it was fantastic.
And Michael Bean's in it as well.
Michael Bean's in it,
He died. Michael Bean dies in every movie, doesn't he?
It's a shame he didn't have a. I was hoping he's going to have a bit of a fight with the Mandalorian. That would have been nice, and just bring in a bit of aliens joke or something. There'd be a little pun in there.
To keep this handy for close.
Keep this handy. That would have been excellent. He brought out something that would have been really good.
He just prepped the stuff.
To me as well, it has one of the best images in Star Wars when she's holding baby Grogu and the moon's behind her. It's just, if you actually look at that, just like one cut there, it's what a beautiful scene that is.
It's that fight scene that when they Mando. Well, I made that Street Fighter video.
See, I can't watch that part without laughing because of that video you made.
It's the sound of that Beskar rod as well. Like, brilliant. That
so good.
They know what they're doing with that show. Like every little single thing, from the music, the characters, the Easter eggs. They just
the pace, everything.
It's not it's not overdone. They've just absolutely nailed it. And if the Book of Boba Fett's anything like that, and then the guy, is it Rodriguez, said that it's He said, "There's all something, no filler or something." I can't remember what he actually
said.
Action,
isn't it? All action.
Really?
Well, it's got to be. I mean, look at his episode. Look at the films he's made. You know what I mean? El Mariachi. You know, Desperado. He makes some corpses. You know, so
I love Desperado.
But then again, I'm looking forward to Only One because of the direct. That Deborah Chow, she did some great episodes of The Mandalorian. I mean, I think we're safe fans going forward. I really do.
Yeah, definitely.
Who directed the prison ship one? In season 1 was that Deborah Chow, or was that
that's
Taika?
No,
it's the other fellow, wasn't it?
The other guy who's just done. He's just done. Has he just done that? I don't know if anyone's seen it. That film on Amazon, Infinity. Is it Infinity or Mark Wahlberg's just done a film. I think it's a bit.
I know his name. It's like Fujirama or Fururama.
Yeah.
Futurama. That's
Futurama.
That's it.
Yeah. I don't want to say the name and say it wrong. So.
I know. I don't want to say it without sounding. If his name is.
I mean,
they've never actually released the music on CD, have they? I'm getting quite old here because I like
get used to it though, because when I first heard it in the first season, I thought, it's a bit like an 80s TV kind of show. It has that, it didn't sound anything like Star Wars. But by the time you get to episode 3, you're humming away, aren't you? You love it.
It's all the panpipe music and the
it's
just very tribal. Very tribal.
I mean, they could have given it to John Williams, but I mean, he's getting on, isn't he?
No, it works just like it is. He's a great composer, isn't he? Ludwig. Whatever.
We got the new.
Ludwig.
We got the new brilliant Bubba music.
When Luke shows up, they just give you that tiny tiny weeny piece of the OT music.
Haunting music, that,
they
isn't
know,
it? Really?
they just know not to overdo it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, this week I rewatched The Rise of Skywalker, and I want to say it gets more enjoyable every time, but
so does diarrhea.
It just doesn't. It just doesn't.
Tess, can I stop you there? We were having a nice conversation.
Yeah, we were.
Why do you change gears? Can we get back onto the Mandalorian?
I've got visions of like space horses running on Death Star on Star Destroyers now. So, Tez, you've killed me, mate.
Dark science secrets only the Sith knew. Oh, that'll do that then. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah,
that'll do.
Wasn't that bloke in Lord of the Rings? Wasn't he an hobbit? Gets one line.
I know,
yeah, but I like it because it's world building with people you kind of know, either through the books or through comics or through original characters. And that's what, to me, Star Wars was all about. I never got into the High Republic. I bought every canon book, and I've got a library full of books, and I never got into the High Republic because of that. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like Star Wars to me. And I've got to have characters I know, if you will. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I've said it before about the sequel trilogy. That was the most disappointing thing for me, in that the aliens weren't recognizable. Not even one. You know, just. You want to bring new alien species in, fine, but mix it up a bit. Have some of the more recognizable ones. Whereas the Mandalorian, you've got Gamorrean guards, whichever way you want to say it.
Gamorrean.
It's Ryan watching.
Trandoshans.
You've got Wolfsmen. You've got
Jawas.
You've just got, you know, the canteen is full of recognizable aliens that we all love. And you know, and even the Clone Wars does it as well. It even has like Hammerhead in his blue thing, and Walrus Man dressed in his thing. So why did the sequel trilogy just feel it had to do that, like separate it so far away, because it's almost unrecognizable? Do you know?
But that's one thing I liked about the sequels. I quite liked the aliens, especially in Force Awakens. Some of those figures were really, really quite good. You know, I thought some of the designs.
I think they're good aliens, but it's just like, I can't believe that there's none of the others. Anyway. You know,
I think they were trying too hard to make something different, and it felt alien, if you know what I mean.
No pun intended.
Compared to what we're used to, and some of the props and things in the background, spaceships in the sequel trilogy are like that doesn't even fit into any Star Wars universe image I've seen. It's just trying too hard.
I think.
Sorry.
No, I'll just say it's a travesty that we haven't had any Trandoshan or any creatures from Mandalorian fig toys at all. It's absolutely, it winds me up.
What stuck to me about the Mandalorian, it felt, after looking back at it, what you do with your action figures as a kid. You know, you've got one scene with an IG droid on a speeder bike with a Yoda on it, killing stormtroopers. Or when he's climbing up the side of a sandcrawler fighting Jawas. These are the sort of things you would have done as kids playing with your toys.
Well, yeah. The very first episode, isn't it? You've got the IG and you've got all the skiff. Those what they call Tim will know the race. Oh God,
they've said themselves, haven't they? That's what we're doing. We're just playing with our toys.
Oh yeah.
Green Neat Toes, But that's the thing, you're right, Shabby, because everybody that watched The Empire Strikes Back was desperate to see IG-88 in action. What's this guy doing? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
exactly. And 35 years after, I mean, it's not the right droid, but it is. I mean, to us, you remember that when you saw him firing those guns in that screen? We're like, what is this? You know, it's what dreams are made of. And that's the thing. I understand they want a new audience with the sequels, and they want you to move, and that's fine. But don't forget the lads who have kept it going for 40 years. Do you see what I mean? We're the ones that are buying the figures and watching the movies over and over again. You know, I loved it.
Well, that's why I think they have not bought any more sequel figures out. They realised that.
Which is a shame, though, because the sequel figures are actually good. There's some great costumes in there. That, you know, there's a couple of figures that have come out from the sequels, and I'm like, I'm glad I've got that figure, you know. It's just a shame the story didn't go with it. Babu Frick.
They're going to bring out the Luke and Leia training, but that's Luke and Leia, isn't it? You know?
Again, it's just more Luke and Leia. We don't need any more Luke and Leia. We just need aliens. They could just do aliens for years, and we'd be so happy, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Just going back to Tross for a sec, you know, the Rise of Skywalker. Something made me think of this. And speaking of John Williams, and someone just mentioned Babu Frick, whatever his name is.
Oh, Babu Frick's got. He's got.
Did you notice that bit in Rise of Skywalker when Poe is? It's quite a nice scene actually. He's talking to Zori Bliss.
Yeah,
and the music
on the roof.
Is very that's right.
Yeah,
and it's snowing. It's quite. It's quite nicely. It's a nice vibe. Anyway, the music that's played is pretty much Attack of the Clones music. That, isn't it? It's the theme of the.
I've touch of it, yeah.
Makes you wonder why it had no connection to any discussion of Camino, or I wonder why that music was there. Maybe they put it in there. Maybe they had different ideas, and they said, "Oh, you know what I mean." There was a point where people thought Camino was that, where they, you know, when they were fighting on the wreckage, they thought that was Camino. But I don't know. I sort of mentioned that because it's just didn't really link to. You know, they usually regurgitate themes that fit in with it, you know, but that had nothing to do with anything.
Well, it's like what Dan was saying right there. You watched the Bad Batch at the end and you saw the downfall of Camino. We loved that. Do you know what I mean? Because you actually saw these, you know, a place that all these clones were made. It's getting destroyed. It felt, you know, even though we've never seen that before, we've always wondered, I wonder what happened to Camino. And now you've seen it. In the sequel, to me, it just didn't feel like the story was progressing. It just felt like a completely if you took Star Wars off it and called it something else, it kind of make more sense. You know, the Jedi weren't Jedi. You're learning all this new stuff. You thought, I've never heard this before. You know, it's
yeah. This is a good one. This is a great one. Yeah, this happens if we get a Cap 2 in a Mandalorian. And Boba Fett, Book of Boba. Yeah, sorry.
The foot coming down and
he just comes along in the desert. Comes up, little lid comes up.
And maybe he's got a prisoner in the back in the claws.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine? Well, the thing is, what we've seen in that Mandalorian, I wouldn't put it past them, to be honest. I think we'll see something like that.
Oh, we've got to. You got to. You just know it's a winner. It's a winner, isn't it? Just having all the bounty hunters in it. So no one else is going to do it, are they? So, yeah.
But they put stuff in the Mandalorian that, like, things have been pointed out to me that you just wouldn't notice. But you know when the guys are in the trash compactor of Star Wars and Leia uses that big silver rod with like
I know which bit.
Those are like leaning up against the wall by the.
That was the Deborah Chow episode when he goes back to get Yoda and being Grogu, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Little things like that.
Little things.
You're like, hang on a minute.
Where the pram's dumped. You mean in the pile, the scrap pile? Yeah.
That was just big. That was just bubble wrap, wasn't it? Bubble wrap around the outside poles. That big bubbles. Yeah, it's the big, large bubble wrap. Yeah.
Well, Tim's exactly right. It's the little things like that make you go, "Oh, this is it. This is the world we want." It feels like, when you see one of the crates, you know, that came with the Millennium Falcon, it's just sat there. You know, it's little things like that. You think, it's fantastic.
You get the droid door thing out. You know, the little, pop site.
Yeah.
Excuse me,
that was just.
Because I think it's just made by people who were fans. I mean, they were, you know, rather than put a random prop in, it's like, hey, let's choose something out of the movie and reproduce it and put it in as a bit of scenery.
Yeah.
They've got it just down, haven't they? They know exactly what they're doing. Those guys.
Yeah.
So who's in the chat? Oh, Star Killer. Good evening, Star Killer. Good evening. Just go to the chat over there. Everyone's saying hello. David Edge. Mini rigs rule. Yeah, we just want loads of mini rigs in. I'd just be happy they re-released them. Just new ones.
Black Series mini rigs.
Black Series mini rigs. Yeah. Yeah. Is anyone getting the? Oh, Carol does. No, go, Carol.
No. Mine's the big shift change. Carry on.
Oh, carry on. You shift away.
Have we all watched all the episodes of What If?
Oh,
no, I've got the last one to watch yet. I've loved it so far.
Carry on, Matthew. There we go.
Yeah, that was a big shift change, wasn't it?
That was a big shift change. That was. But
What if?
Yeah.
No.
I haven't seen any of that. Nothing.
No.
I'm okay. Like with Marvel, I'm all right with it. But I watched the one with Wanda in it. That was okay. I didn't watch Loki, and then since then I've been a bit behind. But I've heard What If's quite good.
It's good.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying. I'm the same as you. I like Marvel, but I'm not a Marvel fan. Do you know what I mean? But I like the.
Yeah.
But this What If makes me want to go out and buy those figures. To be honest, I mean, the little stories that they do to fit them in 25 minutes, they're so well written, and some of them are really dark. Like the Doctor Strange one was really dark.
Yeah, I didn't like that one. No,
it ends so horribly. It's just, Zombie one and Doctor Strange one's my favourite. So
the Hydra Stomper robot, that was a clever idea. That green, it's a cool looking toy. I'm really tempted to get it, but
that's what I mean. The Captain Carter, especially being a Brit that lives abroad, I'd love to have that Captain Carter figure with a Union Jack shield. That'd be awesome on my shelf, you know. So I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I don't have any Marvel figures at all.
I have one up there. There's Silver Surfer. That's it.
Except for the retro ones, because I thought they looked quite good, and I'm a sucker for anything like vintage type of card. You know, even though I didn't have them as a kid.
You got a Silver Surfer. Have you got Silver Surfer, Tim? You got the new
yeah, because I've got all of the.
Oh, you got that wave, the whole wave. Yeah. You know, I like the Silver Surfer. The symbiote Spider-Man, which I still haven't picked up.
Most of mine off John Baldry. I've picked up the other one here and there, but we're not like on the level of Dude's Nerdery or Vern, are we?
Oh, no. Well, they probably say the same thing about Vintage Collection and Black Series. You see what I mean? Oh, I'm not on that. You see, that's the nicest thing about this community. We all do different things, and you can sit and admire it, you know, and look at all this stuff. I love it.
What do you think to the artillery trooper then? Everyone, what's his?
I can't believe it's sold out.
I bought one off in demand. I just broke. I was like, I'm not going to buy one, and I did.
Oh, I love it. I think it's a cracking figure, but how can it sell out? It's the same thing again over here. It went straight away. Okay.
Yeah.
I saw a picture of it on Instagram. That Hobby Creations had it.
Yeah, I saw that today.
Yeah. Do you not think that it's a little bit too yellow? Like, isn't the one?
It is. It should be mustard.
The Mandalorian one's a bit mustardy, isn't it? Like
it should be mustard. Yeah. It should be a matte yellow.
It looked yellow, isn't it? It's a bit like acid yellow.
I don't know if the light on it. It could be the light on it.
So. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, it better be, because it will upset a lot of people. It's bright yellow.
Wait, is that class as a deluxe figure because it comes with that mortar?
Yeah, it's in a smaller box. It's not in a bigger box. So
I know, that's what I mean. It's
exclusive, isn't it? You've got
the game expensive,
exclusive, and then you've got your deluxe, haven't you? So deluxes are over 30. So but
I pre-ordered that George Lucas Stormtrooper, and I got it through Big Bad Toy Store, and with shipping and tax, it came to just under $35, which is that's $15 more than the 40th anniversary figures. Do you see what I mean? So
the
vintage card tax, that is.
Snaps your head off.
Vintage card tax, good way of putting it.
Is it your Kenny Rogers figure? Take a Stormtrooper helmet off.
Kenny Rogers, it is.
Kenny Rogers.
It doesn't look like George Lucas, though, does it?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. No.
Looks more like Steve Evans, doesn't it?
It needs more jowl.
Steve Evans.
Steve Evans.
That mortar trooper, like he'd look great in the vintage collection, like, because all they need to do is get.
He's bound to,
Get the incinerator trooper painted mustard yellow. Bob's your uncle. You've got the figure, haven't you? So.
I remember Paul's Collectibles did one of his helmets, and it came out perfect. Remember, he gave it the mortar trooper look, and it was really good the way he did it. It was awesome.
I guess Paul will be buying one of them. I think Paul's buying one.
Yeah, Paul's got them. I think Paul got two of them. I think.
Oh, is he? What, one there keeping and one to?
Yeah,
I look forward to it. Well, I pre-ordered it with in demand. They had a imported stock.
Yeah.
So they're a little bit.
I know where there was not. I didn't. The only time I'd seen that was when I saw the lads on Twitter doing it that day. So I'll have a look at it. Went up in it and it was gone already.
Yeah, they always just make it so hard on Amazon to find it, don't they? Without a link. Why don't you just go Artillery Trooper and go Black Series and it should be there? But they put these abbreviated letters like SWB. You're like, why'd you do that? So you're just making it impossible.
That one on the UK Amazon was loaded under its code name.
Yeah, under a code name. Yeah.
Crazy.
It's only a repainted Stormtrooper. It's not.
Why are you making it so hard?
Yeah, I know, it's funny, isn't it?
People going, I'll just put an artillery trooper in. It should come up. No, it doesn't.
No, no, you're right.
Yeah, and they're sold out before you can find it. So
I'm sure more will come of that one because it is a trooper. And like, Amazon's a funny one, isn't it? Because like, for example, the Black Series speeder bike with the white storm, the Remnant Scout Trooper or whatever he's called from the Mando. That was hard to, once that was gone, that was gone.
Never saw it again.
That's a rare piece already, sort of thing. Whereas was it the Bounty Hunter 2-pack with Zuckus? They're everywhere. Like they were an Amazon exclusive. So, but you can get those everywhere still for retail price. So it's a bit weird, isn't it? Like what they, how many of these things?
The one for me, Tim, was the Emperor when it came with the throne last year. It was there and gone in a week. It was just so fast that never came back up. It never came back up again. So
it's a crazy price now, that Emperor. It's unbelievable. A crazy price.
Like how much are we talking?
Oh, at least I'll give you an example of the Mandalorian on the speeder bike. I had that pre-ordered and then it got cancelled. And then I don't know whether there wasn't enough. And then you can buy it now on Amazon in America for, I think the cheapest is $107 on Amazon for that speeder bike. Crazy.
Yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah.
Whereas those droids figures over here, I think even right now, Star Action Figures have still got them to buy to pre-order on. Whereas in the States, Walmart just sell out like that, gone.
Yeah.
So whether they're saving more for like in store, possibly, I don't know.
Well, this is the time for it over here because now October they should be packed for Christmas, and we all consume over Christmas, but in America they go all out. You know what I mean? Everybody gets stuff, and so it's starting to fill up a little bit now. But the busiest time, the best time to go in America at Christmas is Ollie's. Ollie's just stuff everywhere. You can't move, and it's not bad because it's not this wave's stuff, but it is a couple of waves back. And this is what I always said. People are now finding. Like the Dryden Voss I've just found in there, and these ones you never saw in Walmart and Target, but you go to Ollie's and they're $7.99. So I could never buy them for $20, but I can buy them for $8 a year after. You know what I mean? It's strange how they do it. Yeah.
It's distribution's a problem, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll just see. Like I said, these containers. We'll just see what happens. Hi, George.
Yeah, hi, George. Yeah. They're bound to release it on TV. Yeah, I just like it though that they've taken the cylindrical thing on the back of the thermal deck, on the back, and that's what they put in the actual mortar and fire, which I think was a clever idea. Actually, using those spare ones. That's what it is. If you notice on the back of the street, he hasn't got the tube on the back, so they've put them in the backpack. So, yeah, because the Sand Trooper doesn't have them on the back anyway. They never had on the Sand Trooper. Don't have them. So.
It does look cool. It does look cool. Any stormtrooper looks cool.
Any storm. I'd rather have a stormtrooper painted up than a clone. So just I don't know why.
Too. I do love the clones, but if I had to choose, it would be stormtroopers.
Yeah, because I like that Gaming Greats, the black, the stealth one. I mean, you're not a fan of that, but I love that figure. It's such a clever figure. Yeah. Let's have a look. See what's in there.
Did we hear the news about Gerald Home?
My first ever Echo video, he walked past. I got a quick shot of him, sort of like at the very end of the video. So I might post that sort of as a tribute kind of thing. But sad, isn't it?
Yeah,
he can't have been. How old was he?
He
looked pretty, sprightly to me. When
he was. Yeah, he wasn't.
We're getting to that age now, boys, aren't we? All our heroes are going. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, it'd be awful.
Yeah. I think I've spoken to him once. He loved to talk. These guys do love to talk. Yeah. They love to. They love it. They love it. They do. They love it. They it's their opportunity to speak about something they did, isn't it? They love talking about it.
If you're in Star Wars, you would do the same, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We would.
Exactly right.
Shabby,
some of these lads in the background, they've made careers out of this. They're doing the conventions and doing interviews. Well played. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Nick and Tim, have you got Anton Merrick yet? I know Nick Tim has.
I'm expecting him tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad he's not come today because I would have been tempted to sort of do a scramble of video together tonight before this. But it's coming tomorrow, and I can take my time tomorrow to do a nice review of it. And here's the other thing, right? It's a nightmare. Do I open this one coming, or do I risk the one coming from Star Action Figures? Is going to be like a ding on the card. So what a nightmare.
Yeah. You want to keep them sealed.
Direct everyone to Tim. If you want to see it open, m.a.s.k bouncy. I'll save it for the quick shots or whatever. But speaking of which, when are we going to find out about this bloody VC188? I mean, that's really annoying me.
Well, I thought it was going to be him, but Matt, listen, Nick, you've got to open Anton Merrick. You've got to.
Oh, I will, but I've got two coming. I've got this one from ID tomorrow, and then I've got another from Star Action expected.
Especially with those pilots you've just got.
I will wait, Tim. I will wait for the sake of a couple of weeks or whatever it's going to be between theirs arriving, just to get open the correct one. Because
you're going to
be like a horrible crease or something on the top where it's packed in.
Yeah, so you want to pick the best one out, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, my second one's coming tomorrow, just like yours is, and if I slice that open and the card is damaged in any way, I'm going to really be annoyed because the one I did open.
That's what I mean. There you go. So if I'll review the ship and then I'll review the figure down the line,
Yeah.
But again, I can't review any vintage collection because I do that quick shot series, as you know, but I can't do that anymore until we know what 188 is. I mean, I said to people, would you mind if I broke chronology with that? And some people said, no, don't. Get everything in order. So I've got to wait for 188 now, which I prefer to do that, to be honest, Hey,
it's nice to see Bradley Harvey. We haven't seen Bradley's name in here for ages, have we?
No, a long time, man.
Oh, yes.
Thanks for watching, Bradley
Harvey.
Yeah. So closest. What's the closest astromech to? Do we know yet? Do we know? Does anyone know which one it is for Anton Merrick?
Oh, I was just going to say about that. The astromech I got from Tungori, the blue one, which loads of people have sort of been raving about that. And I was going to put that into Merrick's. But did he have an R5 type? You've got like the dome, and you've got that kind of like R5.
It's a red. R2.
Oh yeah, so it's an R4 type.
The head is very like R2D2.
Right.
It's
Okay.
Like Daniel. Blue.
Yeah, Daniel Chart showed me, but I remember on Rogue One, when they're coming out of hyperspace, one of the blue wing fighters has got one of those ones with the the R5D4 shaped head.
Yeah,
like a tough, like a Rolo. Whatever shape that is.
Sponsored by Rolex.
Well, I've got one. I've got one of them on my shelf. I've got like a spare one that came with the
it's on that POV shot,
Disney
isn't it?
Park
On the back.
Yeah.
Do you think he's going to turn up in Cassian Andor, Anton Merrick?
Well, that would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be good.
I wouldn't say no to that.
It'd be good.
Yeah.
He look older. He gets younger as the years go by. Same with Andor. Why are they doing that? It's mad, isn't it?
I'm looking forward to that one. I think that's going to surprise a lot. I think that's going to be really good.
Some variations and troopers and all sorts. So with Tungori, they're saying here about Tungori. Keep an eye out for Tungori in it. You might have some seconds underneath the Anton Merrick. So
the thing about that guy, what's his name, Andor, is I like the line in the film where he says
since I was 6 years old.
Yeah, I've done things that
we're going to see him do.
So hopefully we're going to see some of these things that he's.
I think you are.
For the cause,
Yeah, I mean, you might see
Hasbro love it.
You might get some scenes old around, maybe. You know what I mean? Because that's still there. That we've got
all those peg warming Andors will sell though. Finally,
I think it's going to surprise us. If you actually look at the time when it sets, I think this is going to be awesome.
But I don't like the fact that we're 5 years on from Rogue One now. I mean, people age, don't they? And it looks weird that he will. I mean, they'll get around that obviously, but. It's very tricky, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
But going back to VC188, Nick.
Yeah.
There was a theory which kind of rang true for me. Is that which figure was it? Arc Trooper Echo, wasn't it? He is VC176, which is the one they missed when they did the whole mess up with So people are saying that maybe he was originally 188 in the plan, but then they moved him back to 176, which then causes the same problem, and then you've got that gap for 188. So I don't know. You might have to wait.
I can't work it out. Is there now 2 176s and there's no 177, or
no? There's 2 177s, the Incinerator Trooper and the Mando.
Yeah.
And then 176 was the one that one of those should have been, and that's Echo.
What a mess!
I know.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll see it quite soon? But I'll tell you what, the best Boba I've seen in a throne is your painting. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I hope so. I hope they do something like that. But I've seen those 3D printed ones. They're awesome.
Yeah. I keep seeing all the custom ones. And I'm like, shall I buy one, or is Hasbro going to do one? So you're like,
I would never get rid of mine.
Yeah. I was like, do I buy one, or do I just wait to see Hasbro do one?
Yeah.
But it could be another year or 2 years before we get one.
Tez, that is a priceless gift. You can't.
It is.
You can't.
It is.
You can't put an amount on it. £7.50. You can't put an amount on it. £7.50. You cannot put an amount on it. All right.
I'd pay more than £7.50.
I think, I would not. I wouldn't even sell it for that. It's disgusting. But so, yeah.
No, you can't. You're exactly right. You cannot. You cannot.
I keep posters for decades.
It's priceless. It's a priceless bit of art. So, can't. Yeah.
I mean, look
to me, it is.
Like, forget the fact that it's a gift. Look at it. It's a flipping draw. He drew that one off. It's just crazy. It's crazy how talented.
Oh, I remember the sketches he showed, Tim. Do you remember? And he showed how he was starting it, and then he was colouring it, and I thought, what? That's unbelievable.
I thought it was official. I thought it was official when I got it. I was like, what's this?
I know. Yeah.
The sketches.
But that's the thing. That probably mean more to us, though, because it's not an official one. It's someone that we've got to know. Someone who's taken the time out to make it and sent them all out as gifts. That means more to me than an official one. So,
There's something to remember of, like, sort of.
I agree. 100% agree.
Almost every day.
Yeah.
It's better than an official one.
Yeah. Oh,
I agree.
Yeah. Brilliant.
So I just had to get that.
No, get it out. That's what I say. Get it out. Let it out. Yeah.
Don't have the opportunity on my own live stream. So.
I get the grief.
Boss rants. Get it out there.
Yeah.
Quick. Yeah. Where is it? Oh no, we got Shabby rant. We can't have that. We have to get a boss one. Have to put your boss one. Look out.
Now Ripley's about.
Tez, have you shaved tonight? It's a bit squeaky there when he's licking it.
Just need a K on there, Tim. I just thought before. Boss.
I thought it was.
No, it's Boss. It's a Roland Boss. Oh, Roland reviews.
There we go.
That links so many of us together.
Go and get a marker pen, Nick, and just put
I will. Just give me a moment. I will. Seriously, I will do that. I need to change that emblem.
Need that
to like
don't ruin a good t-shirt
or whatever.
No.
Get BOE to draw the Boss.
How good was BOE's dance?
Oh, there you go.
Bulldog. I love that. Oh, yeah, he was the one. That's it, Shabby. He was the one in time with the music. On my message to you earlier, there was a few people. It just pinged with the music.
Yeah. I went through it and there was over 65 clips in that video, right? I couldn't believe the response. I was so happy with the response because I thought a couple of lads, support Shabby's, but everybody came out, and I just thought that's so nice. So what I did is I put it all together and I went through different types of music, and when I found that one, exactly what you said before, some people were nodding their heads and it went with like some people had a guitar, well, Django had his lightsaber, it just went with that bass. I loved it.
You get that when you edit. Sometimes, like I said to you before, you sometimes get a little bit of luck and it works, doesn't it? Like, did you notice with Usual Mike? He sort of like went,
Yeah, when he's nodding a bit.
The music.
It was just awesome. It's like Lexi, for example. She makes all these videos and she always has a face down here. And then she sends me a video with a face on. I thought, Delvian, C, Jeff, Jason, all these people that we don't really see. But that's what is important to me, though, because I've always acknowledged since I've been doing this, and it's YouTube, and we all get to know each other on YouTube, but also Instagram, also Twitter. So many toy photographers, people that are making books, artists, and it's nice to be surrounded by them all. It's awesome.
Well, since you mentioned that, Shabby, I have the video already. We have the video already. So let's have a little bit of it. Can everyone see that? So, right, here we go. So,
Here we go.
Who's that? Oh yeah.
What have you been
Studying
watching?
Terror. Cone of Silence. What are these videos?
What have you been watching? Yeah.
Oh, it's like film stuff and that. Oh, let's make that bigger. That out, wouldn't it?
That was Vern. That was Vern, wasn't it? That was.
Yeah, that was Vern. Yeah. And that was
there we go. That's better.
This is Left Coast that sent me that one.
Yeah. I used to have them.
Nice pumps, man.
I used to have them pumps. And Chris has got a beard.
Yeah, it's funny.
But even Vintage Dave, the way Vintage Dave goes for it, you know what I mean?
Always giving it some of that stretch out.
Gilster. That's the thing. There's so many lads that supported us all that don't really get the. It'd be nice to acknowledge them.
Oh yeah, seeing what Delvian Seek looks like as well. That was awesome.
No, how cool was that?
Going nuts.
He looks like Delvian's been.
It does. That's a very good copy of Shabby. That's very good. Yeah. It's Josh doing his weird Darth Vader costume.
Ever since I started doing YouTube, Delvian's been.
Yeah, it's good.
There's that Tash.
There's a Tash.
Hey, is that Magnum under there?
Steve-O.
No. Yeah.
This is awesome. This one.
But that's nice. The thing you see, none of you lads knew what you were sending me, and so I think it all fit perfectly together.
Okay. Hey,
the growler.
Every time I do that one.
There's Jeff. He got a beautiful cup. Jeff. Look at that.
Look at that lovely cup. He's got a lovely cup there, hasn't he?
He's got lovely hair as well.
Lovely hair, hasn't he?
Awesome lad. But that's the thing. You look at the admired people.
Here we go.
Johnny's got loads of shelf space in his kitchen for more figures.
Yeah.
It's John.
Using a Bunsen burner.
Using a Bunsen burner.
There's Chuffy. And he just met up with Imperial Communique, which was cool.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's the lovely ladies from What's It Like?
Yeah, how nice is that for them? You know what I mean? This is what I mean. I just love it. I love it all.
Hold that sentinel, it will fall over.
Yeah. Crazy 8.
Crazy 8. What I do, I'm gonna speed it a bit forward here because you're gonna watch the whole thing, so I'll just skip it.
No, I'm enjoying this.
Here we go. Oh, there's Connor.
Yeah. Fantine. Scott.
There we go, Scott.
Oh, DTM. Sorry, there I missed you. CJ.
He's got a mohawk almost.
Oh, here we go. We got the dancer in a minute.
There we go.
See her face? We've never seen her face before.
Yeah, I mean, it's so cool.
When she films, she never shows her face, does she? So.
This is funny.
Oh yeah, I get it.
It's like one of my favorites.
Is he doing his Van Damme?
Yeah.
Doing his Van Damme, yeah.
Look at that wiggle.
It's the facial movements as well.
Oh, it's great to see these two guys.
Yeah. So I mean, the response I got, honestly, thank you all so much. Without you lot, I could never have done it. So I really appreciate it.
You can't give booze to baby.
Booze?
Boiled onions.
Look at that one.
He's in his car.
I'm always in the car. I always do dance things.
Oh, Jason.
It's just Jason.
Yeah.
That's KLF.
The next one's this is we get to see Jason. Yeah, we know we see Jason.
Yeah, there's
There he is.
Jason.
Oh, he's cuddling his Grayskull. Lovely.
Yeah. Nice.
And then click it forward a bit more. Oh,
That's good.
Gary in his Boss Bounty shirt.
all right.
Good lad.
Yeah. Free advertising.
You need a mirror to see what it says. That T-shirt.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
look at that.
That's genius, isn't it?
Yes.
Really, I love it. I love it. I love it.
This is the best one. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
one's
good.
Here we go. Here we go. Here he is.
I love this.
Just a bit of
Brilliant.
jogging. What
Yeah.
jogging?
I saw the full version on Instagram. That was good.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was good.
Salacious. Everybody.
And
Our side even did it. Our side never come on screen. Even our
Oh,
side
wow.
came.
I got
Look at the T-shirt as well.
Oh, beautiful
We've got-
T-shirt.
we got to click it forward. There's Baz. Got to show Nick. Here he comes. Here he is.
Oh, Nick's
Here he is.
Right,
the
there we go.
moonwalking.
Here
The
he is,
moonwalking.
I was on my way out here. That's why I'm wearing me copping off shirt.
A copping off shirt.
Copping off, yeah.
Look at these shoes.
Yeah,
This
oh,
is
wing.
gonna be best shoes.
I
then.
know.
Yeah,
When I-
winkle
when I-
pickers. Who
That's
knows?
not even my house. That's
Oh, yeah. I know you went out to Destiny's Elite. After
Oh,
that.
there he is.
Geek strong, yeah.
Look at them. Look at all that.
Oh, is Ed 5?
Ed 5, yeah.
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 It's just good to put faces to people, isn't it?
Oh, this is
Oh, I love this. This is
Yeah.
Chris Vera, yeah.
This was good, yeah.
classic sound.
Oh, sleeping.
I'm trying to find. There's Lucy
I
playing the
love this
guitar.
when you react to the guitar, Shabby. Like,
Yeah. Richard at Star Wars Upstairs. I love
good
Richard
old
and
Richard. Yeah,
Gary.
he's a good guy.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Watch his mouth. Yeah, like
Oh, there he is painting.
There we go.
Goes
Hang on,
painting.
isn't that
Hey,
C.
Indian.
Moles? Is he? Oh,
Yeah,
look,
C.
he's
Moles.
smuggling
Yeah.
stuff. It's Christian, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm just jumping his ahead a little bit. So
Yeah.
we go.
if you want to watch the whole thing properly, just go on and
Oh, thank you, Matthew.
yeah.
There we go.
Do my way for your video, and thanks for everything that you do.
Dandy.
And
Fantastic.
share the toys that you show. Stay cool, man.
Very cool, man.
There we go. There we go.
Well, thank you all. That was a video from all of us. You know what I mean? I loved it. You know, I was getting emails and messages, and every one of these videos, I was just smiling. I thought, this is so good. Do you know what I mean? Because everyone's done something different, but from all walks of our, creative community, I loved it. Absolutely.
Well done, Shab.
Connor's been putting the links in the chat, so make sure you subscribe.
I've had a good response, but thank you all. I mean, I know you're all so busy. You all work. You all do your own YouTube channels. And so the support you gave me, this is why I always say how much I appreciate every one of you, because you ought to take time out of your time to make your video and send it to me. Wow, thank you.
Yeah. I think it came at the right time, Shabby, as well, because there's a lot of negative things going on.
The thing about it, this is why I couldn't agree more, Tess. We've all got jobs, we've all got families, we've all got stress, we've all got this COVID to deal with, we've all got money. Everybody to come into this sort of creative community we're in is, to me, it's 5 minutes of a form of escapism. To have a good time, to watch my friends, to enjoy, to enjoy the content. And so I just want to remind people why we're all making these videos, why people are doing toy photography and writing books. Do you know what I mean? Everyone should be enjoying themselves.
He's lost some muscle mass.
Yeah.
It's great. It's
It's such a nice fellow, that Chris Vera.
That's lockdown for you.
Yeah.
But like, why didn't you put Kathleen Kennedy's video in then that she sent you?
No, I would have done. Like I said, I opened it for everybody. I just want if you want to get it. I didn't want to. There was a couple of people I reached out to that mean a lot to me and I wanted them in, but it was open to whoever. So, and I'm glad I did that because there was some people in that video I would never have thought off my head to ask them. And they sent me one. I thought, that's awesome. Thank you so much,
Yeah. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah,
Everyone
got
go
to see
check
your
it out.
brother as well, and he does look 9 minutes older than you. That is
yeah. That was awesome. Yeah.
Sorry, sorry.
Yeah. It was brilliant. And Red and Tomb's wife Red to do it. I was like, this is awesome. I loved it. It's a video that'll stay with me forever. So do you know what I mean? I love it.
It's like the one I did with
Even Andy.
Exactly right. It's videos like that I think they make you feel more inspirational. Like, and what I want to do is this, like I said, to say to other people, look who else there is out there. There's so many of us out there that do such a good job, you know what I mean, on any format. So
like you say, have a different format in it,
exactly,
right across the
my
board.
friend. You look at some of the toy photography that's out there, you're like, what? How did you do that? Or the art, or the singing, or the anything. It's brilliant. Don't mind, mate. Well, I'd love to do another one. It's like I said,
could do a part 2 in a while.
Yeah, I put it everywhere. I mean, like I said, I got 6. I think it was 65 or 66 clips that are in that video, and I put it everywhere. But I just couldn't. I couldn't keep reaching out. Do you know what I mean? I had to make it. So
I didn't see that.
I'm just laughing at David Moore's comment there. That's well funny. I never wear those. I put them on like once a year. Those shoes.
The winkle pickers.
I was going out for like it was my mum and dad's anniversary last weekend, and it was my kind of 40th belated. So they've been married 51 years now. So obviously it didn't happen last year because of COVID and everything. So it was like a belated 40th thing for me as well. So it was a good night. But that was their gaff. That was like my old kind of my bedroom when I was ever staying at theirs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the thing, Brian. I agree.
I got my own place. I don't
forget
now,
that.
Got my own place. I've had the basement, man.
This could be my mum's basement. Oh, how did you know? Oh, damn it! But cool. What a basement! No, it's all right.
Something completely different. Expanse season 6.
Oh, hi, Jonathan.
Anyone watch Expanse? I've watched them all. I love them. Pretty cool. No, I never watched Expanse.
Watched the first couple of episodes and then no.
Yeah, very good. I love it.
Just watch that Squid Game. Have you seen that yet? That's Squid Game.
Done Squid Game. Yeah,
super. Loved it.
Quite hard to watch, though, isn't it? I skipped through a bit because I was just like, but it's good.
Yeah, there's the dubbed voices is hard, but you get used to it, don't you?
So much good Korean, South Korean. It just doesn't get. It just doesn't reach the world like
It should.
Well, like Netflix is now, isn't it? It's making out seeing stuff you would never see.
Parasite and Old Boy.
Parasite was good. Yeah, that was a good film.
Yeah, I've not seen that yet. Still not, not watched that one. Yeah,
oh my God, Des T! I'm gonna have to watch this Fanboys thing because he's not gonna stop asking. I haven't seen it yet. Where am I gonna watch it? I suppose I could just find it on 123 Reg, whatever,
I think it's on Amazon over here, Fanboys.
Netflix or anything like that. So I've got Disney Plus only. Really.
Yeah, I think Fanboys is on Disney. Yeah, it's on Amazon, I think.
I'll have to.
Yeah, it's a great film.
Yeah.
Shouldn't say this dubious means.
I tell you what, I haven't. I thought the Val Kilmer documentary was out on Amazon. I can't find it. Is it out?
It's not, is it? No, I've not seen it anywhere. No,
I thought about Val Kilmer earlier. You know that film Tombstone? That's a really good film. It's kind of
Huckleberry. How you doing, Huckleberry?
Yeah.
I'm your Huckleberry. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah. It's just not on there. I keep searching for it.
That's on Disney Plus.
It got released in August, and it's like it's just.
It's on over here. I've seen. Is it HBO over here? I'm not sure, but I know I've seen it. I've seen it about.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer documentary.
That's another bit. We're supposed to be getting HBO. HBO is getting released in Europe first, isn't it? Like Disney Plus.
I love it. I love HBO.
We're not getting it. We're not getting it. We're not getting it. It's
like I've just watched. June is out next week to watch on HBO. The new June movie. Then you've got The Matrix is on at Christmas. I don't have to go to the cinema and just sit at home and watch it. I love it.
That's great.
Has anybody seen Bond yet? The new Bond?
No. It's not out till Friday here. Well, today came out today here.
No, still not. No. I was put off by the last film. Put me off. So Spectre, I didn't enjoy. And I didn't. Skyfall, I didn't really enjoy either.
It kind of carries on. So
yeah.
I loved GoldenEye. That's the last one I ever remember watching and enjoying.
Pierce Brosnan. Yeah.
I didn't like the one after that, or I think it might have been the one after that, if you know what I mean.
They got a bit silly, didn't they?
World is not enough, is it? Or Tomorrow Never. But I thought GoldenEye was
Die Another Day. You mean that one?
The game, N64 game was great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That was a brilliant computer game. That.
Yeah.
That was like four player.
Yeah, and great
really
graphics and story and
Big
Square, wasn't it? Square Games, whatever they were called. Was that Square? Was it?
Oh, it was, I think, is it Rare?
Rare. I'm thinking of Rareware. Yeah, Rareware. Yeah, that's it.
I'm trying to look on my Twitter feed now because somebody did a tweet earlier mentioning a few different programs. One that I've been watching recently called Ted Lasso, which I'm sure
I love Ted Lasso.
Yeah,
love it.
That's on Apple, isn't it? That's on Apple.
Yeah. So, but there's another series that's on Apple, which also my friend at work mentioned today.
Is that the Foundation?
That's it.
Yeah.
Apparently, awesome. It's Star Wars related or something.
It's the Asimov. You know the writer Asimov.
Yeah.
What's it called? The Foundation. I'll write this down.
Foundation. It looks amazing. I might get Apple just to watch that. So
people are raving about that. So
yeah.
But I've been watching Ted Lasso. I love that. It's good.
Yeah. It's so cheesy, but in a nice way. It's a nice. I like it. Yeah, it's good. It's good fun.
Yeah, because the lady in that, the blonde lady in that, is the lady who's in Game of Thrones, and she was the one shakes the bell, going shame. Shame.
Right.
Yeah. Shame.
Have you seen all the Out Studios is on Netflix now?
Yes, I've watched them. I've watched them already.
I mean, come on, Disney.
They're awesome. They're awesome. Watch them.
Sack off Ridley Scott. Just hire Neil Blomkamp and make the next Alien movie.
Yeah, make that Aliens film that we wanted.
What's on Netflix, Tez?
Out Studios. It's
Out Studios.
Neil Blomkamp, the guy who did District.
Oh, is that the one with the Sigourney Weaver in and the short stories?
They're brilliant.
They are. Yeah,
they're only about 15 minutes long, but I want more of it. I want more.
Yeah, that one and the other one. What was the one that's with the girl and the guy and the creatures after him straight away?
Oh, that's like the thing. It's like the thing.
Yeah, it's like the thing. It's all like loads of bodies together, isn't it? It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Yeah.
I saw the Eiffel. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. I saw the Eiffel Tower covered in all those people, and they kept falling off. And I thought, this is weird.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
it is. Yeah. If you like Elysium and District 9, you'll love it. Yeah, I love all that grimy technology, dirty technology.
District 9 is a brilliant film.
It's sort of set up this universe, but like you just go, right, here's 15 minutes from what's been happening from the beginning to the end, and it's like, oh my god, I want to know so much more about this. There's one set in Vietnam, and there's like this the demon in Vietnam.
That was weird, wasn't it? It was a god, wasn't he, or some.
They've been on YouTube for about 5 or 6 years, but they've just suddenly they're all on Netflix now. Out Studios.
It's like they're testers, aren't they, to see if they can make films out of them. That first one with Sigourney, and that was that could be a great film, couldn't it? So,
I don't know what to watch now, whether I watch that or Foundation.
You can fly. It's Apple. Is it $4.99? Is it $4.99 a month? About that? Is that $4.99?
Do you have that Why the Last Man in England yet?
Yes, it's on Disney. Yeah.
What do you think?
It's a bit slow.
It's slow. It's very. Why the Last Man, Tim? It's about every man dies. They have this virus and they all die. So women take over, but one man's left. But he's the president.
The trailer, yeah.
It's good, but it is so slow in it, Matt. It's really slow, but it's not bad. The story's good.
Get on with it. Yeah,
get on with it. That's what that's 100%. You're like, come on, man.
Yeah.
You know,
watch it double speed.
And it's only one a week. They're only releasing one a week because it was supposed to be on Fox but Disney bought Fox, didn't they? So
it's on Hulu. That's where it's on over here.
Yeah, it's on. Yeah, and of course it's like Walking Dead. That's on here on Disney Plus because Fox owned that as well.
It's on Disney Plus. It's AMC. Yeah, Walking Dead. Yeah. The Walking Dead's been good this season. It's been really good.
That's last season.
It's back to I wouldn't say it's back to its best, but it's back to something
scary.
Three seasons before.
I agree, Tim. I agree that new woman took over as showrunner and she's brought it back, and he's like, "Oh, what a shame because it's the final season." You know,
made a vast difference to the series. That's what it should have been from the start.
So does Rick come back at all? Because
no,
well, we don't know yet because his movies are coming, aren't they? He's making 3 movies.
Yeah.
So we're probably at the end. He might come back in. Fingers crossed. It's near the end of this half, and then it starts again in October. And then that's it. It's finished. So you might see him back then. Michonne's out looking for him. That's where she is.
Oh,
yeah.
She had a baby in real life or something like that, or did she just like?
No, she was doing the Marvel movies, wasn't she? That's why she left him.
Oh, yeah, of course,
yeah.
Oh my god, they killed him. Where that is about.
Sorry if I've ruined that, but
watch the first 3 episodes of Foundation, top quality. Yeah, it's on a par with June. It's looking like June, isn't it?
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch this then. I'm gonna have to give this a shot.
Was that an Apple TV?
My mate said that it's got like, I can't remember whether
it's got a mixture of actors. Yeah,
it's influence of something to do with Star Wars though, or something.
Yeah,
you mentioned it in the same breath of Star Wars. Like, I don't know what it's got in common with Star Wars.
The cinema, the view, some of the scenes you see from it are amazing. So some of the the space stuff and yeah, it does look amazing. Just watch the trailer, everyone. Look at the trailer on YouTube. It's out there. So
is it on Apple TV then?
The series is, yeah. They've got.
Do I have to have an Apple product to watch that?
Yeah, you have to.
Oh, I'm screwed then.
No, subscribe to Apple. You have to have the Apple.
You just go. You've got a PlayStation. I mean, I use the Apple there.
Do that?
Yeah. No, I haven't. I've got PlayStation 1. Can I get it on that?
Okay.
Just get a torrent.
Just torrent. Yeah, we didn't suggest that. But yeah. We don't know any, so don't ask us any.
The Boys Series 3's out soon as well, isn't it? The Boys.
Oh yeah, that's a good show too.
That's a good
show.
I
love that game. That's good.
Right, Alison Border. Oh, that's the one when they play those games, isn't it? Those 2 lads on the phone. I know a little bit about that, Derek, but I'll have to give that a go.
There's so much on Netflix which is like worth watching, and some of it is like quite old now. Like, I don't know if anyone's seen Godless on Netflix.
Oh, the Western. Yeah, I remember watching that. That was great.
He rocks into a town that's dominated by women because all the men died in a mine shaft accident.
Yeah.
And they're being like overrun by these typical sort of gang of brutal guys that just want the gold or the silver or whatever. And it's a famous actor guy, isn't he? What's he in? He's in loads of things, but it's a typical Western. It's so good.
This is just good. Look at this.
I think it is.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Classic Charty, that, isn't it? He's here all night.
There's been something about White Lotus was really good. That was on HBO. Did you get that yet?
I watched that on Sky. We done Sky.
Really?
Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah, and I just watched that Midnight Mass. I finished that one. It's from the same people that did The Haunting of Bly Manor and The Haunting. This one, everyone's raving about it over it. It wasn't as good as the other 2. It was all right, but it wasn't frightening.
Yeah. Yeah. What about I see Seinfeld's on there now, comedy, something completely different, but Seinfeld. I've never watched Seinfeld, so I might start watching.
Brilliant.
I love Curb Your Enthusiasm, so
you'll see where that came from.
Yeah, he wrote that, didn't he? So it's in that same sort of his head. Yeah, so it should be. I've got to give it a go, see if it's any good.
That's Gervais's hero.
Yeah, he is.
He's supposed to be doing he's doing a series 11 of Curb Your Enthusiasm, so which is good.
Right.
Yeah, so that'll be cool.
One of the
and the Saints of Newark, that was good. The new Sopranos movie, that was really good.
Yeah, I saw
all
that.
right.
I
Okay.
went to the cinema to see that last Sunday. Yeah,
is that the prequel?
Yeah,
it's the prequel, isn't it? Oh,
yeah, it's good. Some brutal moments in that.
Yeah. Boys are powerful for it. When did?
But they're Curb Your Enthusiasm. You've seen the episode where he goes around that woman's house. I think it was like a kid's party on or something, and it's the doll one where he breaks the head off the doll. Have you seen that? It's just like the scrapes he gets himself into.
I know.
It's so funny.
It's like the one with the coffee guy, Mocha Joe, and he gets so angry with him, he buys the empty lot next door and sets up his own coffee shop just to upset him.
Yeah.
So
some of the stories are fantastic. Yeah.
He has to go all the way to always have to go all the way to Mexico to find beans, and he finds his beans. Oh, that's brilliant. I just love it. Yeah, I love it. I could watch it over and over. So
it's funny.
I
If I
think
watched that with my missus, she just wouldn't. She'd go, "Why'd you find this funny?" It's just like The Office, just like Partridge. Why'd you find this funny? It's just, it just is funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They don't get Partridge over here. It's shown or whatever, but it's like my missus, for example, she'll watch Partridge and not get it at all.
No.
And I'll say, "What are you talking about?" And he wrote piss on his car, and she's like, "That's funny." And I'm like, "But he did."
Partridge has expanded his tour now, isn't he? Because he's touring all around the UK now, isn't he? So he's coming to Bournemouth. I was very tempted to get tickets. So very tempted. Yeah,
because the nearest one to me was London. I didn't really want to go like there. You know,
oh, right into
nightmare
London.
to get home, like finishing late and whatever.
Yeah. Oh, a G-Force. Oh,
nice G-Force. Let me know which ones you go to. You're on around the corner from me.
I watched G-Force's toy run the other day. Wow, he does a big toy run. He goes to loads, doesn't he? He goes to loads and covers them all. Yeah, you got to follow. You want to go with him, Shabby, so you can go pick up some stuff.
Well, the amount of times I've gone somewhere and G-Force has just been and he's just left. I'm like, wow, you're joking. Time. Yeah. He's a lovely bloke. He's a lovely bloke in real life. He's just says he's on camera. He's a dead nice fella.
Oh, look, Connor's already downloading it. We don't ask where you're downloading it from, Connor, but I hope you enjoy it.
Send me the link.
Yeah, send Tez a link. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get on it. I'll WeTransfer it to you if you want, Tez.
Oh yeah, WeTransfer.
There you go.
The best way is just share files. I've got an account as well, so I can send a big one.
Yeah, I've got an Apple account. So I'm already paying for it.
Whatever that means, Shabby.
Yeah.
What does that mean, Shabby? I don't know what that means.
I messaged him something. So I'm in White Oak, and he went, "I've just been there." You're just joking. It's this mall place. It's really nice in North Carolina. And I said, "I've just left." I went, "You're joking." Well, that's why when I come on here and I find stuff, I always say, "G-Force, it's in Sanford or it's in Fayetteville." Or do you see what I mean? So you can find it himself.
So finishing off the show tonight, we're nearly done. We've got the Hasbro Con coming up soon. Hasbro posts. What do we think is gonna? What we're gonna hear? Do you think anything interesting?
Well, I'd like to see the Rantor. I'd like to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
I think you will see that.
All of the burst, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we'll see a prototype or pictures of it.
You see, all I'm imagining that's going to be like is just the Legacy Collection one bigger, because I don't think they can get any better than that. Really, I mean, maybe they could. You can always improve on something, but what I mean is that's a really good looking creature, and it's screen accurate.
It's got to fit a Gamorrean garden.
Do you think we're gonna?
Really?
Do you think we're
that's gonna be massive.
Be interesting to see the size of it. You know what I mean? Like how big
I wonder what its knees.
It's got to be big.
Its knees, It's going to come on a stand. Need a stand for it.
Well, it's got to be the same size. It's got to be around the same size of that Sentinel. It's got to be to fit the 6-inch figures. That size, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
that's true. Actually, Shabby, because the Sentinel has the things from his hands, doesn't he? Grabbing the figures and stuff.
And he grabs them with it, And some of the toy photography scene where you've got these figures looking up at it, the scale looks fantastic. It's got to be around that big. So
it'll
be crazy big, wouldn't it?
Hopefully, get some Book of Boba Fett sort of maybe pipeline figures or something. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
That's not going to happen, though, is it? That's going to not be till next year.
They'll spoil it, won't they? They show any.
They would.
That's the thing. They won't want to spoil it.
You could bring a Boba figure out, though, couldn't they? They could
you might get the Boba and Fennec Shans because we've already seen those at the end of.
I mean, everybody's 3D printing their thrones, so you might
bring some more Gamorreans out, maybe, because you see them as well. So you can bring some more Gamorreans out.
Whatever they do, it'd be nice if it had the number 188 by it at least. But then they might say, released in 2023.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, that was the thing I was going to say. Has everyone seen the Mission Fleet Razor Crest that's popped up? That's popped out, isn't it? Everyone's seen it? It's like it's on Smith's.
I can't wait to watch your videos on this Razor Crest. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to see them.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Awesome.
I can't wait. Yeah. I wasn't sure to buy one, and it's £40 or something. It is, and it's like, well, it's
probably quite big, isn't it?
It's all right.
It's the biggest one, isn't it?
It's all you can get, isn't it? So until you get the TVC one, so it's all right to I would have to repaint it though, probably, because it's like a grey plastic. So you want a bit of metallic to it, a bit of metal. So yeah. Oh,
I hope the vintage collection show us the Bad Batch. That's what I'd like.
yeah.
Ooh, yeah,
Yeah, something.
Because like it's been completely missed in that scale, and we're getting that 4-pack of like clones from the Bad Batch. So we kind of need the main guys. So it'd be quite nice if they just said, coming soon. At least you're going to be getting them at some point, even if it's next year or whatever. I don't want them to miss it completely like they did Rebels. So
yeah.
Eula, that's what I reckon, Jonathan. I'd like to see Eula with it instead of a Gamorrean guard.
Do we know which day?
Yeah.
Do we know which day?
Haven't you?
Yeah. Sorry. Do we know which day they're showing the Star Wars? We don't know yet. It's because it's Friday, Saturday, isn't it? It's over 2 days.
24th on it of October.
Well, the Saturday they're showing the Star Wars
Saturdays.
stuff.
I think it was the 24th. I know that.
I might be streaming it. That was all. I was just thinking I might stream it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, do a reaction to it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea, Matthew.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Well, on that note, it's 2 hours and
already. Wow.
Hold on, we were late, weren't we? We've got another minute.
What do you want to do, Tez? Do you want to sing? Do you want to watch your dog lick your face? I mean,
Nick's a singer.
Well, I was going to say, damn it, I did have my ukulele nearby, but I don't have it here. I'd have to go and bloody get it.
Oh, you're not going to play that with song. Play that with a song.
Something from Sergeant Pepper, maybe, Tez.
Yeah. Have you ever, Nick? Have you ever considered doing a character all the way for a stream, like do Partridge or something? Could you do it? Do you think you could do it? Put a suit on
for a live stream.
You'd have to shave and everything though, wouldn't you? Get
it
the
wouldn't
hair.
take him much. He's Partridge 80% of the time anyway.
I could give it a go.
Yeah, in character.
That was different. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Doing it in character, was it?
But if you heard what he said about Star Wars, he said something like. He said, turn to Sidekick Simon. He said, "Oh, you and your late night marathon Doctor Who, or your Star Wars, because I hate Star Wars and I hate anybody who doesn't hate Star Wars." Something like that.
Something like that, wouldn't it?
Then it makes you wonder: does Steve Coogan, does he hate Star Wars?
Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be Bond, isn't it? It's got to be Bond, isn't it? Partridge. He's a Bond.
Well, exactly.
Yes.
Goldfinger.
Yeah. Oh, great. Well, on that note, then. Say good night, everyone.
All
everyone, Tim's and Nick's channels are in the description, and everyone's channels are in the description. So if you haven't subscribed, why not? Yeah.
And thanks to Connor, he's been doing.
Yeah, Connor's our moderator. He's been spreading our channels.
Thank you, Connor. Thank you, pal.
Our Instagrams, our Twitters, our YouTubes. Thank you, Connor. He does MySpace.
It's a tumbleweed.
Can I just say as well before we go quickly, what an honor it was to meet the mega star that is BOE at Sandown. It was awesome.
All right, okay, yeah, you got to meet him. Yeah,
I want to meet him.
You've never met him. I thought you were like.
I'd love to meet BOE.
I thought you'd meet him.
Yeah, got to meet BOE. Yeah, we'll get to go. Yeah. Okay. On that note. Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Tim. Thanks
for having us, fellas. Thank you very much, chat.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.